I'm so sorry, Jada. Thank you so much for letting me know that, Jada. I appreciate you. I hope that it's all cleared up now. I apologize, Jada. Jada, can you tell me what you ate for breakfast this morning? That's what we're doing over here on the TikTok. We're writing down what we ate for breakfast. A lot of people on my other live are saying they ate nothing. Wow, so far I have 8 people who've eaten nothing. 2 people who've just eaten a yogurt, Premier Protein Shake, which is equivalent to nothing, or a yogurt. I'll put you down on the yogurt. Chorizo and eggs on deck. Oh, I like that. Pure protein shake. Okay, another nothing. Another nothing. Banana protein oatmeal packet. Carissa, that's good. That's oatmeal. Where's my oatmeal pal? I got some oatmeal people. 2 people with the oatmeal. Tea, 0. Tea is nothing. I don't even, do I have a place for tea? Tea is basically just, you didn't eat anything. Cream of wheat is 20 degrees. K for life is warming up. Good morning, Clifford. 5 boneless wings. Who the hell eating 5 boneless wings? Jada has eaten nothing for breakfast. Oh my God. There's more nothing people on this board than anything. Let me get into what's right and what's wrong. There's a right and a wrong way to start your day. And if you started off with nothing, you are wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. I know what you're saying. Oh, no, no, no. I don't eat breakfast because I like to fast. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, mainly because you fasted already. You didn't eat. You didn't eat last night. You didn't eat last night. So remember when you went to bed for 8 to 9 hours? That was a fast. Then you fasted when you woke up. I want you to think about your day as it goes through the day. So let's say if you go to work and you haven't eaten anything, by the middle of the day, you're starving, right? Because you haven't eaten anything. So the same thing happens when you go 8, 9 hours of sleep. You haven't eaten anything. Your body is actually hungry. That's why you eat breakfast to break your fast. The common misconception is that if you skip breakfast, you'll eat less throughout the day so you won't gain weight. But the reality of it is when you skip breakfast, all you do is eat too much at lunch. If I can get you to eat breakfast in the morning before you get hungry, that is going to make sure the rest of the day you're eating less. You're eating less. There's a certain amount of calories you can eat every single day to lose a pound. Click the link in the bio, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. So let's say if you go to the link in the bio and use the discount code M25, or use the free calculator that says, hey, Jada, you should eat about 2,000 calories a day. Jada says, okay, I'm going to eat 2,000 calories today, but I'm not going to eat breakfast. I don't want to eat breakfast. I'm going to drink some tea. I'm going to have yogurt, which is 100 calories, nothing. I'm going to have a protein shake, which is 100 calories, nothing. Basically not eating anything. Jada's just not going to eat. She's going to have some kombucha and a banana, 100 calories, nothing. Jada's going to have some black tea, nothing. Jada's going to have some coffee, nothing. Jada's going to have no food. All of that equals to no food. That was no damn calories, no protein, no carbs, no nutritional value. All of those things, none. Banana, 100 calories, none. Yogurt, 100 calories, none. Literally 10 plus people told me they ate nothing. What do you call it? Black tea, nothing. Coffee, nothing. How many people are eating nothing this morning? Why do you need to eat? Because you need energy. How are you going to have a successful day if you don't have any energy? And if you don't eat, where is your energy coming from? You already just went 8, 9 hours of sleeping with no energy. So where do you suddenly get that energy from? Is it from the coffee or the black tea? No, it's not. Because if it was from the coffee or the black tea, you wouldn't need coffee or black tea every 2, 3 hours when you're at the job to stay up. Okay, Jada gonna eat in a deficit. Thank you, Jada. Thank you, Jada. I'm just using your name. Thank you, Jada. I appreciate you. You're about to cook protein waffles and eggs. Yes. See, Jada just woke up, so she's getting ready to eat following her plan. She's gonna eat some protein waffles. She's gonna eat like oatmeal. She's gonna eat egg whites and bacon. She's gonna eat someone who said they were gonna eat bread and cheese and meat. That is a meal. That is how you stop yourself from overeating later. Because if you have a 2,000 calorie budget in which you should stay in, a lot of people think, oh, I got 2,000 calories. I got $2,000 that I could spend every day. What I'll do is I'm not going to spend no money top of the morning. That's like having $2,000 to spend on gifts for your family for Christmas or whatever, and saying, oh, the first store I go into, I'm not going to buy anything. The first store I go into, I'm not going to buy a single thing. And then you go into Gucci. You didn't buy nothing in Michael Kors. You didn't buy nothing in Coach. You didn't buy nothing in Marshalls. But you went to Gucci and you tried to spend $5,000. You only had $2,000 to spend. So if I was you, I would have went to Gucci. I would have went to Michael Kors. I would have went to Coach. I would have bought a bag for my mama, a bag for my sister, a little pouch for my daddy. I would have spent $2,000. I would have spent in my budget. Instead, you didn't spend any money at the first few stores you went to, but you ended up in a very expensive store at the end of the day, and you spent over the amount of money that you had. Calories are the same. There's a certain amount of calories you should eat every single day, about 2,000 for most people. For women, it's going to be even lower. So if you have a 2,000 calorie budget, which means you should eat 2,000 calories a day, what a lot of people do is they don't eat breakfast. They say, oh, I want to save my calories, or I'm not hungry now, only to go and eat Chick-fil-A or Chipotle or sit down at a restaurant, go to Olive Garden, go to Cheesecake Factory, go to Red Robin, only to eat 5,000 calories later. So what was the point of skipping breakfast? Is all you was gonna do was overeat or overspend at the end of the day. That's the worst way to start your morning. So if you started your morning with no food, you started it wrong. And if you started your morning with too much damn food, i.e. a bunch of bacon, a bunch of Chick-fil-A, you did it wrong too. There's a way to start your morning off with an adequate amount of protein, carbs, and fats. That way you'll have energy for your entire day and you won't be hungry. Have you ever heard most people say you should eat like a king in the morning? What that means is you want most of your carbs and most of your calories at the top of the morning, because that's when you need energy to actually run your day. Turkey bacon is good. Bacon is out. Yeah, bacon is out. You can have turkey bacon. Peanut butter toast, okay? Peanut butter has a lot of calories in it. It's like one serving of peanut butter is 200 calories. It's lots of fat. I wouldn't really suggest it unless you know your portions. Thank you so much. Hey, Sora. Thank you, Omar. I love you. I appreciate you. A cup noodles might be 400 or 500 calories, but the amount of sodium in cup noodles may be more than you're supposed to eat for the entire day. You have got to get a meal plan. You are winging it. You're winging it. You're winging it. Seeing these explanations let me know you're winging it. I just was over at my sister's house and I posted a video. She's on the beginning of her weight loss journey. I asked her, hey, what do you eat? What do you eat? What do you eat? We go work out 2 days a week. And that's fun. That's fine. That's fair. But she's not going to lose any weight working out. I don't care if we worked out 6 days a week. She ain't going to lose a pound. If you eat too much, you eat too much. So I asked her, hey, girl, what do you eat? Oh, I don't eat much. I usually don't have time during my day. I'm often so busy. I'm so busy. She's a big time lawyer. Oh, yeah, she real busy. And a lot of times people think they're so busy that they don't eat. They don't realize that it's the snacking. It is the snacking. It is the juices. You're eating more than enough. If you're overweight, you eat a lot. That's a non-negotiable. You eat a lot. You just don't know you eat a lot because it feels like you barely have time to sit down and enjoy a meal. The reality is when she stops in the morning to get a 200 calorie juice and a 500 calorie muffin on her way out the house, that's eating too much. That's too damn much. You ate 700 calories top of the morning. And that was just the beginning because you love snacks and you love juices. So you're going to continue with that activity for the rest of the day. And at 700 calories for just a muffin and just a juice, when you're only supposed to be eating like 1,500 calories for the entire day, that's sick. You're never going to get to where you want to go, especially food like that that's full of sugar that's only going to make you eat more sugar. We've got to stop winging it. You got to get a meal plan so you can know exactly what to eat and how much. Oh, thank you. I love you so much, Sora. I appreciate you. Can you hold my hand? I want to tell my friends I've been touched by an angel. Sora, I'm here every single day. I don't miss a day. Thank you, pretty Liddy. I do not miss a day. Breakfast made by the cereal company. Yeah, no more breakfast by the cereal company. Yeah, getting up in the morning, 12 years. Thank you so much, Sky Blanca. Oh, should you pack up carbs before working out? Yes, so you can have more energy for a workout. You need carbs before you work out. Egg whites, avocado, and spinach. Oh, over 40. I love that breakfast. Your first meal is at 3 p.m. You're starving. You are starving. Protein yogurt and chicken sausage links. I love that. I love that, Jessica. I want to see some more carbs in that breakfast, though. I want to see some more carbs. You should be eating a little bit of bread. Eat some oatmeal. Eat some French toast. Every single morning, I'm eating French toast, waffles, toast. You got to eat the bread in the morning. Yeah, okay, Jada, go work out. Have an amazing workout, Jada. And Jake, thank you for letting me know. Snacking. It's the snacking. PCOS, get a sample meal plan, link in the bio. Hey, Roro, it's too many damn calories. Too many damn calories. Fruit cup, oat bread, and turkey bacon. How many calories is that? That sounds okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Bell. What about hormone imbalance? But get a sample meal plan, link in the bio. Intermittent fasting is highly researched. It is, and it is not for weight loss. Intermittent fasting is incredible. I know a lot of experts or really trained athletes who intermittent fast. Intermittent fasting is amazing. Intermittent fasting, when done for weight loss, is just an eating disorder. Intermittent fasting, when done for weight loss, is just an eating disorder. If you do it as a lifestyle because you truly understand how to fuel your body, how to train your body, go off. I know a ton of people who do. But when we're talking about someone who's overweight, who wants to starve themselves half the day or more in order to lose weight, that is an eating disorder. And the studies do show it leads to other eating disorders, i.e., doing cleanses or juices or detox teas or laxatives. All you doing when you intermittent fast for weight loss is eating and then binging. Excuse me, starving and then binging, starving and then binging. It's a waste of your time. So when you see people talk about intermittent fasting, people who actually have like maybe a nicer physique or people who look like they know what they're talking about, I want you to look at them. Is this muscle bound guy doing intermittent fasting to lose weight? No. But you're overweight and you're trying to fast to lose weight. That's the problem. When we're talking about people who really know what they're eating and or know how to train their bodies, they usually are not doing it for weight loss because it's a lifestyle. That's the difference. How many calories should you eat for breakfast? It depends on how many calories you should eat throughout the entire day. If you should eat 2,000 calories throughout the entire day because that's what the calculator tells you, link in the bio, then your first meal, if you eat 5 meals a day and you're supposed to eat 2,000 calories throughout the entire day, why would you eat 5 meals a day? Because you want to eat every 2.5 to 3 hours so you can stay full throughout the entire day. Your day is about 12 to 14 hours long, so it's important to eat throughout. So if 2,000 calories is your total, you want to break it up into 5 meals. That means each meal is about 400 calories. So that means if each meal is about 400 calories, this exceeds the amount of calories you should be eating in that meal. This is 450 calories, just this. And this only has 6 grams of protein in it, which means it's literally nothing. I wouldn't eat it. Couldn't pay me to eat it. It doesn't have enough protein. Every single meal I have, I want to have at least 25 to 30 grams of protein. And if you follow the meal plan, yours are too. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Bread is amazing for you. Breads are great carbs. Good morning, Hold Fast. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice. Do you guys know that movie? 200 grams of non-fat yogurt, 150 grams of egg white, sugar-free syrup, and cinnamon. I love that. Honey knows exactly how much honey is eating. Honey didn't say, oh, I'm going to eat oatmeal. You can eat oatmeal and lose weight, but you could also eat oatmeal and gain weight. It's about how much oatmeal you're eating. So if you follow a meal plan, it might tell you eat half a cup of dry oats. And in that case, you're eating about 150 calories versus someone else who eats 3 cups of oatmeal. That would be 1,000 calories. So it's about the portion sizes. If your deficit is to eat 2,000 calories, should I eat exactly that? Yes, if you're following the plan. And if you entered in your information link in the bio and it tells you to get a 2,000 calorie plan, absolutely, yes, hit 2,000. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Health. I appreciate you. What about ham and egg sandwiches? Ham and eggs, green eggs and ham. That's what I thought of. How many calories is in it? That's all that matters. How many? So off the top of my head, the answer would be no. Off the top of my head, the answer is no. So ham, it could be like 200 calories for a slice of ham, something like that. Eggs, let's say you put 2 eggs up there, that's 140 calories. That's a lot of fat in that piece. So 200 plus 140, that's 340. Then you got 2 slices of bread, that's 540. Now how you gonna cook that? You're gonna put jelly on it, you're gonna put butter on it. Every 1 tablespoon of butter is another 100 plus calories. So this could be an 800 calorie egg and ham sandwich. All right, how many calories are you supposed to eat throughout the entire day? And is 800 a good way to start it off? If you're only eating about 1,500 calories a day, I would say 800 top of the morning for a tiny ass sandwich with not even 25 grams of protein in it is a terrible way to start your day. That's what I would say. So yes, but no. It depends on the portions and it depends on how many calories you should eat throughout the entire day. Hey, EK, intermittent fasting, I would not suggest it. Thank you so much, Raymond. Yes, I am. Hey, Portia. Thank you so much, Starbucks. Hello, Cherry. I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you so much, Hugh. Hey, Miss Tierra. You can eat oatmeal, absolutely. It's just about how much. Tried the Halo Top on the food plan yesterday. It tastes amazing. Thank you so much. The product is on my meal plan. On my meal plan, you will find dessert every single night. Every night. Why? Because dessert is incredible. Why wouldn't you want to eat dessert? My goal is not to get you to starve yourself to weight loss, is to see how sustainable it can be. That's why the meal plan includes French toast, tacos, hamburgers, ice cream, real food. The muffin will take you down. Thank you so much, Guy. I appreciate you. I went to the U.S. Open to see Serena Williams, and I absolutely loved it. You're really struggling with postpartum weight gain. Sample meal plan link in the bio. Can we talk about Auntie Arms and building foods? There's no such thing as a building food or a losing food. I want you to pay close attention to people who make videos that say everything I ate in a day to gain weight, everything I ate in a day to lose weight. If you ever see those videos back to back, I want you to save them. And I want you to go back and watch them. Everything you eat to lose weight is the same foods you eat to gain weight. You eat the same thing. On my meal plan, it doesn't matter if you want to gain or lose weight. You're going to eat the same food. You'll eat chicken, you'll eat rice, you'll eat peanut butter, you'll eat bread, you'll eat potatoes. It doesn't matter. So to lose weight, I need to eat about 2,200 calories a day. To gain weight, I need to eat about 3,200 calories a day to gain weight. To lose weight, to lose. I need to eat about 2,200 calories to lose weight. To gain, I need to eat about 3,200. And to maintain, this is a number nobody cares about. But if I want to maintain my weight, I need to eat about 2,700. So it don't matter what I eat. If I eat 2,200 calories, I'm gonna lose weight. If I want to gain weight, I need to eat 3,200 calories. And if I want to maintain my weight, stay exactly where I am, I need to eat about 2,700 calories. So what does that mean in regards to portions of food? When you get a meal plan, your meal plan will say, hey, you're on a 2,200 calorie meal plan. So that means when you eat rice during meal 3, you need to measure out 4 ounces of rice. Get a meal plan from the link in the bio along with a food scale. It's 25% off using the discount code M25. So I would measure out 4 ounces of rice. 4 ounces of rice means in my meal 3 means I'm going to lose weight. Versus here, to maintain my weight, to stay where I am, I need to eat 5 ounces of rice in meal 3. And versus gain, if I wanted to gain weight, I would eat 6 ounces of rice. Ain't no foods to gain or lose. It's an amount of food to do either. So 4 ounces, I'm losing. 5 ounces, I'm maintaining. 6 ounces, I am gaining. Now, this is just for these numbers. Now, talk about somebody who's bigger. Talk about somebody who's bigger than me. If to lose weight, they need to eat 2,700 calories. And if to maintain their weight, they need to eat 3,200. And if to gain weight, they should eat 3,700. That means their ounces changes. If their lose is that, they need to eat 5 ounces of rice to lose. To maintain, they need to eat 6 ounces. And to gain, they need to eat 7 ounces. Does that make sense? It ain't no foods to lose or gain. And if you pay close enough attention to the videos that influencers drop, you'll see they're eating the same foods. You eat potatoes to lose weight. You eat potatoes to gain weight. It's about how much of these potatoes. Thank you so much, Key. You did your 30 minutes walk, Cherry. I'm so proud of you. A slice of Dave bread, sliced lunch meat, spinach leaves, protein. Oh, very good, Taylor. Thank you so much, Hugh. No fasting. Fasting is just a starvation diet. After 8 p.m., light meals only if you get hungry. Yeah. When it cuts later in the day, you can eat carbs if you want all times during the day. It's okay. You'll still lose weight. However, you do want to learn how to use carbs when you're actually eat carbs when you're actually using them. And the beginning of the day, in the middle of the day, you need energy. Versus at the end of the night when you're just ready to go to bed, it's better to have a meal with more protein in it. And so that's why all of my meal plans end with a protein dessert, because if you go to bed with protein on your stomach, it assists with fat loss and muscle retention. So versus carbs, you don't need to go to sleep with a ton of carbs on your belly because you're not getting ready to get up. You're going to bed. Yeah, you're not getting ready to go up. You're not getting ready to get up. You're going to bed. So that's why you don't need a lot of carbs at night. It's not that carbs are bad. Carbs are all throughout my plan. It's just that carbs are not really that necessary when you're going to sleep. You need carbs in the morning. So instead of waiting until nighttime to have huge meals, if you wanted a meal with a lot of carbs, have it in the morning when you're actually going to burn those carbs. Have it in the morning. Can we, Auntie Arms? Yeah. We're going to talk about Auntie Arms just a second. Day 1 of the detox, Lou, I am so extremely proud of you. Lou is starting his 2-week anti-inflammation detox. It's available in the link in the bio. Auntie Arms. What are they? What are Auntie Arms? Where do they get their fun name? Auntie Arms are big ass arms. Big ass arms. Why are they called auntie arms? Because usually the person in your family who has auntie arms is also the big cook. It's the arm that's big. It has the fat nodule at the back. Now, a lot of you guys are not aunties, but you have auntie arms, just like I was. I had auntie arms and I was no one's aunt. I just used to eat a lot of food. And when I was overweight, I used to only want to go to restaurants that had big chefs, overweight chefs. And whenever somebody was cooking my food, I would look at them and I say, oh yeah, she know how to cook. She know how to cook. She know how to throw down. She'll put a foot in it. Because that big arm was an indicator to me that she used a lot of calories, a lot of oil, a lot of butter. So that was attractive to me. I would only go eat. Nowadays, you couldn't pay me to eat from somebody who has an auntie arm. That's an indicator that she cooked too much. She made too many calories. I can't eat that food no more. But when I was overweight, that's the only person I wanted to get food from. A person who was overweight. Because I was overweight. So that's what I wanted. I'm overweight. They needed to be overweight. That was my criteria for a good chef. So that's where the auntie arm comes from, because your aunties had that arm and they food beasts. It be hitting because it's so high in calories. Now your auntie got diabetes and you gonna have it too. Now, your auntie's obese and you are too. 62% of black women are obese and 42% of all Americans are obese. Yeah, so if you keep following behind the auntie arm chef, you're going to get you an auntie arm. Will you like the way it looks? Probably not. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go, you guys. 2 weeks. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Auntie arms. We got it. We got to. That's not a flex. I used to think it was a flex to be like, oh no, they chef skinny. I don't want no skinny chef. I used to love not wanting a skinny chef. I love not wanting a skinny chef. That is crazy. That is crazy. So instead, I now know better, and I want to teach you better. So with the auntie arm, that's just a big arm. How did she get the big arm in the first place? By eating too damn much. There's no other way to get an auntie arm. It's not like you're born with it. Why do you need protein at night? It assists with fat loss and muscle retention. So to get an auntie arm, there's a certain amount of calories you should be eating every single day. That number is called your calorie maintenance, or what a lot of people refer to as their metabolism. Have you ever said, my metabolism is slow? What you're referring to is your metabolic rate. Your metabolic rate. Your metabolic rate is not slow or fast. It's just a number. So what is your metabolic rate? You can get a metabolic test, or you can use the calculator in the link in the bio. It'll tell you about what your metabolic rate is. It'll tell you how many calories your body is burning. Huh? Your body is burning calories. Just existing, breathing, living, watching me right now, you're burning calories. You don't have to go to the gym at all. Your body's burning a certain amount of calories. And for most people, that number is 2,000 calories being burned a day. 2,000 calories. Now, that's usually for a man. So for a woman, it would be a little bit lower. But either way, let's use this number because it's nice and round. I don't want you to ever think that your body is burning 8,000 calories. Your body is not burning 8,000 calories. And I don't want you to ever think that your body is burning 300 calories. It's not that extreme. Most people's number is around 2,000. The highest that I've honestly seen is about 5,000 or 6,000 calories being burned a day, but that's from a person who's 700 pounds plus. So unless you're super morbidly obese, your number is around 2,000. That's your number. Use the calculator in the link in the bio. It'll tell you your number right now. That number is going to be 1,700, 2,300 is in that range. So when people say my metabolism is slow, it ain't slow. It's just a number. It's just a number. So to gain auntie arms, all you have to do is simply eat more than this. You have to consistently eat more calories than your body can burn. This is a very easy thing to do. It seems difficult because 2,000 calories a day seems like a lot of calories to be able to consume, but it's more like having $20 in your pocket as an adult. You can't go nowhere with $20 in your pocket. If you give $20 to a child, $20 is a lot of money. They can buy a lot of little goodies. If you give $20 to a full-grown adult, they're going to laugh in your face. They're going to throw it back at you. Have you ever tried to give an unhoused person $1 or $2? Back in the day, you used to be able to get away with giving an unhoused person $1, $2, $3. Now they look at you and they ask for more because this shit ain't getting me far at all. $20, that's nothing. 2,000 calories a day, that is nothing. Now, 2,000 calories a day used to be more than enough because our bodies as humans have been burning this level of calories since the beginning of time, since the hunter-gatherer days. But I want you to think about how different we eat now compared to the beginning of time. Beginning of time, we used to not have so much food at our disposal. We used to go hunt and gather. But most of our time was spent not even hunting and gathering like big meat eaters. We were mostly people who ate greens, because it ain't like a human could hunt down a damn wolf. Come on now, maybe I'll get a raccoon every now and then. Maybe I'll get a bird every now and then. But I really can't be getting no bear. So we didn't eat a lot of meat. We did not eat a lot of calories. So what our body did from way back in the day, hunter-gatherer days, our body would burn a certain level of calories and we would get it from food. So the calories that your body burns comes from food. So whenever we would have a low time, and all we could do was go get berries and greens, we would eat the berries and greens and we would barely survive berries and greens. And then sometimes, oh, thank God, sometimes someone would be able to catch something of substance, catch something, a bigger animal, an animal with more fat, an animal with more protein. And we would eat all of it up. Oh God, finally a meal. It's like starving. So most of the week, most of the month, we're starving. We just trying to survive off greens. And then finally we have a big catch. He brings back a boar. I doubt he got a boar, but whatever it was, he brought it back. And when he brought it back, we ate it. We had a feast. And our body is so smart because our body knows that we don't have a lot of feasts very often. So what our body did was our body took calories. So let's say if we had a feast that night. So every day before a deer was caught, every day before we were getting 1,000 calories a day. We were barely surviving. Our ribs were showing. Okay. And then finally we had a feast. And this feast lasted us maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. And we ate off of that food. But when we had the feast, we were getting 3,000 calories a day. During the feast times, we were really enjoying ourselves. What did your body do with those additional calories? Because remember, your body is burning around. Now, these are just numbers. These are round numbers, but follow me. Your body's burning around 2,000 calories. But when we had the feast with the deer that was more calories and more fat, we ate it. What your body does with that additional 1,000 calories, remember, before we wasn't eating nearly enough. That's why we were skinny. If you don't eat as many calories as your body has burned, you'll be skinny. Do you ever see any pictures of cavemen who are obese? Do you? No. 42% of Americans right now are obese, and 20% of those are morbidly obese. Why Americans wasn't this way back then, in the olden golden times, or even in the damn pioneer days? Why they wasn't big? Because their ass wasn't eating as much as us. That's it. We eat a lot more. So let's keep talking about the olden golden days because our body has been doing this for a really long time. Before, we used to eat 1,000 calories, just eating off. Thank you, Tanya. Just eating off of berries, just trying to survive. And then finally, we caught something of substance, and then we were able to eat a lot of calories. Our body is so smart. Our body said, "Hey, right now, today, she is getting a lot of calories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to store some of those additional calories. When you eat in a surplus of 3,500 calories, so let's say if we ate 3,000 calories every single day for a week, that would mean we were in a surplus of 7,000 calories. That would mean we would finally gain 2 pounds. Now, in the olden golden days, this was ideal because we were skinny, we were frail, we were barely making it. So, and whenever we hit this lick, whenever we got them extra calories, we was up, okay? And so our body gained 2 pounds and we loved it. Oh my God, finally I've got some fat coming back in my face, because when your body takes additional calories, some of them are stored as fat. Now, in the olden golden days, this is ideal because when we begin to eat calories in a surplus, our body stores it as fat. Think of it as a bear in hibernation. So bears don't actually like hibernate and sleep the entire time, but because they're not able to go out and hunt because it's so cold, where a lot of bears are, what they do is they pack food. They pack food because over the time that they're hibernating, what they're doing is their bodies are eating off of old food that they had gotten previously. Our bodies as humans doing a very similar technique where when we're eating a lot more, our body is storing additional calories as fat, as double chin or auntie arms or belly fat, because what our body is used to in the olden golden days is that, okay, yeah, she's eating 3,000 calories today because they caught a boar, because they caught some fish, because they got a squirrel, but she's not always going to eat 3,000 calories. Because remember the last time that they were only eating berries and greens? That lasted for a month. So I know because time has shown me she will not always eat a lot of food. She will go into a time in her life where she doesn't have as much food. So for that reason, I'm storing fat from additional calories to survive. Because let's say if for one month, all you did was eat greens and berries, you was very skinny during that month, but y'all caught something big. So for 2 weeks, you ate a lot of calories. That's where you gain weight. But then for the next 4 damn months, you didn't get nothing big. You just kept on the 1,000 calorie diet. Your body saves some of those additional calories to help you survive. The more additional calories you have packed on you, the longer you can survive without food. So my sisters and I used to joke, because when I was overweight, I was an overweight kid. We used to joke like, "Ooh, girl, you don't need to eat. You could survive 3 months without a lick of food." That's true. You really could. You really could, because if you got a lot of fat, that means your body can eat off of stored fat to stay alive, versus a skinny person. If we was all on a deserted island, all of us on a deserted island, separate, because if we was together, we'd be eating each other. Okay, we don't want to do that. So if we were all on a deserted island, no food, no water, no nothing, all of us would perish. Every single one of us. That's not a question. If we all of us are on a deserted island and we don't eat, every single one of us will be gone. None of us is a physical specimen that would be able to survive without food. So for my people who say it's impossible for them to lose weight, that's a goddamn lie. I want you to think about realistically what would happen if food was not available to you. You would perish like everybody else. However, the biggest ones of us would last longer. Shit, if you a skinny mini, you might only last a couple weeks without food. But if you a big mama drama, you might last a couple months without food. Your body will eat off of stored fat. That's it. So how do you get auntie arms? By eating too much. Because the olden golden days, we went extremes. No food, then some food, then no food. So it was smart for our body to store additional calories as fat. But in 2022, that's dumb as hell. In 2022, it's stupid, because everywhere you go, you're eating. Everywhere you go, you're eating. Everywhere you go, you're eating. Uber Eats is coming to your house. Groceries are being delivered daily. You have not gone through a drought in your lifetime. You've never been through a drought. So it is still smart for our body to burn calories and store them as fat, but realistically, for the modern day human, it's dumb as hell, because we're getting way more than 2,000 calories a day. That's how we're so big. That's how 42% of Americans are obese, and 20% of those are morbidly obese, and 62% of Black women are obese. We're big because we have a lot more food than they did, and we don't know that we're supposed to eat around a certain calorie range. So when you go to Chipotle and you eat a bowl like I used to, that's 3,000 calories of food. That's already, if I was in the olden golden days, I would have had to wait 6 months for them to kill something that big. But nowadays, all I got to do is call Chipotle. Chipotle, pull up. That's crazy. That's how we're so big. That's it. That's it. That's the only way to gain weight. That's the only way to gain weight. That's the only way to gain weight. So when you get auntie arms, it is because you ate too damn much and your body stored those additional calories as fat. That's it. So how will you lose it? By losing the damn weight, by eating less, by following the meal plan from the link in the bio and using the discount code M25. You've got to eat less to finally. But I don't mean eat less and just like starve yourself. You have to eat an adequate amount of protein to maintain your lean muscle mass so you're not left with flabby, saggy arms. There's a certain amount to eat. Certain amount to eat. The auntie arm food be slapping. No, it doesn't. It just makes you bloated, gives you inflammation, gives you pre-diabetes or diabetes, like 1 in 3 Americans. Auntie arm food do not be hitting. It don't. It actually don't. I want you to think about, like, I know it sounds like it hits or it feels like it hits, but what happens after you eat food with somebody who has an auntie arm? You're laid out on the couch for the rest of the day. Your body is inflamed, it's stuck, it's stiff, it's full of salt. That's actually a miserable feeling. When I was overweight, I used to like that feeling. When I was overweight, I used to want that feeling because I thought, ooh, it'll give me a good nap. Now, on the other side of weight loss, I'm like, yo, that's really sick. That's sick that I thought that was okay. It's sick that I used to want to feel full of salt. I used to want to feel bloated. I used to want to have a headache. I used to want to run to the bathroom afterwards to shit it all out. That's disgusting. That's disgusting that I used to want to experience that. And if you're currently someone who is chasing that kind of high, I want you to stop. I want you to stop. Auntie arm food does not hit. I promise to God it don't. When you're on the other side of weight loss, it makes you feel disgusting because it should. What it does to your body is literally makes you go to sleep. It makes you bloated. It makes you inflamed, fiery. Your face turns red up here if you pay attention. Your body is rejecting those foods, but you keep eating it because it tastes good. It's just because you're addicted to it. No different than a dope head. And yeah, they big as ever. XO, they big. Okay, ride a bike for exercise. You can walk 30 minutes a day or ride a bike if you want, but I like walking. Raymond, he's not doing it to lose weight. If you do it, if you starve yourself, if you fast or don't eat to lose weight, that's just a starvation diet. I want you to think about it. You go from eating a lot of food to literally saying, I'm not going to eat any food. You went from one extreme to the other. You went from eating too much to now punishing yourself and eating nothing. That's an eating disorder. I'm not saying fasting is bad. A lot of people fast for holistic, religious, and political reasons. A lot of people fast because they do have healthy relationship with food. But when you fast to only lose weight as a result, that is just a disorder because you go from eating too damn much to not eating at all. Where's the common ground? There is none. Are the plans calculated? Yeah. Can you also do workouts with you? I just was on live earlier today. I do all my workouts on live. Coconut oil is a lot of calories, the same as every other oil. I wouldn't cook with it, but you can use spray oil. Thank you. Yeah, a raccoon. Hello, hello, hello. They are ripped. Yeah. Do you think a cleanse is beneficial? Do I think a cleanse is beneficial? Oh God. For when your body cleanses itself, it detoxes itself. That's why you got organs, babe. That's why you got organs. Let's talk about cleanses because it's the top of the year and you're gonna want to buy a cleanse so bad. Why? Because of all the eating you've done this year, because how much weight you've gained this year compared to last year. Remember last year where you said you wanted to change your body, you want to lose some weight, and then this year you're bigger than ever at the end of the year. Yeah, so you'll be feeling a lot of guilt from that. What I want you to do is think about food as an investment. How did you invest in yourself food wise this year? How did you invest? Did you spend money on food or did you invest? Now, poor people spend money. Poor people spend money. I always talk about calories and money the same. Calories and money are the same. Because when I was overweight, it was because I overate and I also used to overspend. I had no money. And if you're like most Americans, you're obese. 42% of Americans are obese. And if you're like most Americans, you don't have $1,000 in case of emergency. So Americans are both big and poor. It's just how it is. So let's talk about money. I want you to think about it. Rich people invest their money. Poor people spend it. So think about it like this. I don't want to get into your business, but let's talk about the coins. How much money came through your pockets this year? How much money? How much money did you make at your job? How much money are you going to put on your taxes? Let's say you made $10,000 this year. I know you made more than that, but let's say you only made $10,000 this year. How much money do you have now? You made $10,000 this year. $10,000 came through your hand. Now, did it fall through your fingers or do you still have some of it on you? Now, if you made $10,000 this year, I would hope that you have $13,000 at the end of this year. How am I have $13,000? I only made $10,000. Yeah, that's the problem. You made $10,000 this year and you got $200 at the end of it. That don't make no sense. That is what poor people do. Poor people spend all their money. Rich people invest their money. They hold on to it. So at $10,000, let me guess, you pay rent. Oh yeah, I got to pay rent. Yeah, well, you shouldn't have been paying rent because rent is literally money going out of your pocket. You spent $7,000 on rent and you only made $10,000 this year. So you literally threw away $7,000. I can't afford no home. We can talk about that at a later date. Let's talk about it. But what about the rest? $3,000. What did you spend the rest of your money on? Food. I gotta buy food. Well, that food was not an investment into your future self because you spent $3,000 on food this year and it only made you sicker, fatter, unhealthier, and more angry. You didn't invest your food. If you would have been on the sample meal plan, if you would have joined the Facebook family, if you would have used the free calculator in the link in the bio, you would have learned how to invest your money into food so you could actually have the body that you desire at the end of it. I have so many people who are no longer on their insulin, on their blood pressure medication, have high blood pressure or cholesterol. I have so many people who are no longer obese or overweight. How? They invested their money instead of spending it. You spent all your money on food this year. Uber Eats. There wasn't a meal that you desired this year that you didn't have. Any commercial that came on television, you said, damn, that looked good. I'm going to go get that. You spent money. What did you get in return? You spent it. You got more weight on you. You got bigger. It's a weird way to spend your money. I mean, that doesn't sound smart, does it? No, because it ain't smart. You spent your money instead of investing it. If you would have invested your money, you would have been like April, 65 pounds down, no longer on her damn insulin, no longer getting off her heart medication, no longer overweight, actually enjoying her life. But instead, you decided to spend willy-nilly. So what do? For the people who spent money on food, for all the poor people in the room right now, you spent money on food. That's why you bigger, you upset, you're angry, you want to fight me, but also you're intrigued. So let's talk about it. You are going to do a cleanse this year. I know. You're going to start your year off with a cleanse. You're going to start your year off with a cleanse. You had it your way every single day last year. Every single day this year, you had it your way. You ate everything you wanted. When I was up here saying, hey, man, don't go crazy on Thanksgiving Day, you said, bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm going to eat what I want to eat. And now you're feeling so bad because you ate what you wanted to eat. You ate what you wanted to eat. Now you're dealing with the back pain. You dealing with the knee pressures. You dealing with the cardio issues. You dealing with the diabetic issues. You dealing with all the issues because you ate exactly. You ain't want to listen to nobody all year. I got it. But now at the end of the year, you feeling so bad. You feeling so heavy laden that you want to do a cleanse. Let's talk about what a cleanse is, why you wasting your time and your money, and why it'll never work. Okay, you eat too much. That's how you got big in the first place. You ate more calories than your body could burn. That's the only way to gain weight. I know. Somebody in the chat right now is typing feverishly. Oh, no, 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 no. You want to fight me, but you won't fight the plate. That's fine. If you are overweight, it is because you overate the amount of calories your body can burn. Your body burns about 2,000 calories a day. That's on average. Your body probably burns less than that. Most women who start my plan who get metabolic tests find that their body's only burning 1,300, 1,400, 1,500 calories a day, which means when you consume over 1,500 calories a day, boom, you gain weight. So I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt by saying, hey, girl, you burn 2,000 calories. I know that's not true, but I'm going to make you feel better in this moment. But it doesn't even matter if I make you feel better. That's not the truth. You don't burn that many calories. But if you did, let's say you eat what I used to eat. You go to Chick-fil-A and you get a salad. Chick-fil-A salad, 300 calories per dressing, 1,600 calories for that. Let's say you do what I did after you get Chick-fil-A. Maybe you get, or breakfast. Breakfast might be like 1,000, 1,200 calories with the sauces. Let's say you go for dinner. All I ate was a salad and a bowl. A salad and a bowl. That bowl from Chipotle, 3,000 calories. That day, I ate 4,600 calories when really I was supposed to eat no more than 2,000. My God. Even when you trying, you doing a bad job. Now think about all that money I spent in those 2 meals. Maybe I spent about $25. I spent that money. I did not invest it. If I would have made those meals at home, it would have cost me about a total of $7 to make those meals at home. And that would have been an investment because I would have lost fat. I would have actually saved money. This is an investment. This is spending. You spend too much, you eat too much. So how you gain weight? Eating too much, eating out. But even when you eat at home, you make all your foods with oils and butters. Even when you eat at home, you don't measure your food. Even when you eat at home, you're constantly snacking and drinking juices that are too high in calories. So you're going to do a cleanse or detox tea or Ozempic or whatever it is. They're all the same. I swear to God, they're the same. You're going to fast. Alrighty, so to gain weight, you were eating about 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day. This is how much you really eat. You really eat this much. It's very easy to eat 5,000 calories a day. I used to go to Red Robin, get a burger, half a stack of onion rings, and half a milkshake. 5,000 calories with the sauces. It's so easy to eat 5,000 calories a day. Now, you're supposed to be eating around 2,000. You don't know that. So when you decide to do that cleanse, what does it do? It takes you to little to no calories. Maybe you're eating 300 calories because you're doing this cleanse for a few days. It doesn't matter. You're going to lose weight rapidly, but you're mostly going to lose water. It's going to make you poop a lot. I don't care because there are only 4 ways to change the way your body actually looks. Gaining fat, gaining muscle, losing muscle. Now, what is poop? Poop is neither fat nor muscle. What is your double chin? Your double chin is fat. Your auntie arm is fat. Your belly fat is fat. None of those are shit. So when a lot of people do cleanses or detox teas or fast, what they assume is that they're going to look different. You will not look different because there are only 4 ways to look different. Fat and muscle are the 2. Gaining fat, losing fat. Gaining muscle, losing muscle. That is it and that is all. Yeah, that is it and that is all. So when you do your cleanse or your whatever, it's fake, it's phony, it's not real. All you're going to do is restrict your calories. You're going to starve for a couple days. It's a starvation diet and it's punishment. I guess you feel so bad for how much you've eaten and how much weight you've gained. So you're going to punish yourself for the next 5, 7, 10 days and you will not eat. Okay, you will lose water. Who cares? Who cares about water weight? Who cares about shitting all over the place? It's going to make you poop. Poop is not fat. You're not going to lose your double chin. You're not going to lose your belly fat. You're not going to lose your arm fat. You're not going to lose a lick of fat. Instead, it will make you poop. I don't care. And neither should you. You were going to poop anyway. So the cleanse made you poop 2 days earlier than your body would have made you poop. It's a waste of your time. And then what happens after you finish your cleanse? Oh my God, I finished my cleanse. I lost 8 pounds during my cleanse. Mind you, it's the most miserable 7 days of your life. You don't remember? It's a fog now, but during those 7 days that you didn't eat, you were a raging bitch. I mean, you had a headache the entire time. It was a miserable 7 days. You don't remember that part. Okay, so you hated it during the detox or the cleanse or the whatever, and then when you're finished, what do? When you finish, you go right back to your old eating habits. When you finish, you will go right back to 5,000 calories a day or more directly afterwards. You're going straight to binging. So, yes, you'll lose 5, 7 pounds, but you'll gain back 8 to 10. What was the point again? There is no point. Losing water makes no difference. Losing fat is really not even a goal. Losing muscle is the worst thing to do to your body. So, what is the best thing to do to your body? Gaining muscle. Gaining muscle will increase your metabolic rate. It'll actually help you lower your body fat percentage, strengthen your bone density. It'll create the body that you truly want. How do you do that? Eating adequate protein and pushing heavy weight. Where do you get that information from? Link in the bio. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day in order to lose 1 pound a week. Get a sample meal plan based on that number. That is it, and that is all. Thank you, Mommy. Keep it cute. Okay. Thank you, Leash. I'm trying to read the comments. I'm behind. This is you. Yeah, it takes 3,500 calories to gain a pound. 3,500 calories in a surplus is a pound of weight gain. So a surplus, you have a certain amount of calories that you can eat every single day and you won't gain any weight. Let's say if your number is 2,000, it would take you to eat 5,500 to gain a pound. Now, don't think you're not eating 5,500 calories a day. I just told you. Go to Red Robin. Go to Cheesecake Factory. Go to Olive Garden. Go anywhere. It is 5,500 calories waiting there for you. So that is what you have to do. You have to eat what you're supposed to eat plus. So what do I suggest you do instead of your typical fast or cleanse that is a 300 calorie diet? I suggest you do not starve yourself. I suggest a 2-week anti-inflammatory detox or diet. Oh no, she just said don't do detoxes. It's a meal plan. It's a meal plan. It's a diet. It's anti-inflammatory. It's 5 meals a day. It's 14 days straight. It is food. You're going to eat, if you're on a 2,000 calorie diet and you get the 90-day plan, you're going to eat about 2,000 calories worth of food in the detox. So it's not an under eating. It's just anti-inflammatory, meaning no sugars, no dairy. What's wrong with inflammation? Inflammation leads to a lot of diseases. Inflammation, comes from a lot of the sugars and the dairy. So the 2-week anti-inflammatory detox or diet is a meal plan that you can get from the link in the bio. Get the 90-day plan and use the discount code M25 so you can actually get a healthy relationship with food. The first 2 weeks, all I want you to do is focus on getting rid of the sugar and the dairy cravings because they're so addictive. They're really holding us back. Food. Thank you so much. Who said congratulations? What did Angelica do? Yeah, Angelica, can you repeat? I didn't see your comment, but I see congratulations to you. Yeah, real bad. I literally spent a mortgage payment on one meal in Miami this year. It's true. Rashi, we do. And what did you get from it? And if it's a great experience, you should pay for experiences. That's fine. Great experiences, yes, spend money on those. But if you're just like going to McDonald's and Taco Bell and it's only making you bigger and more unhappy, that is a waste of money. That really is. You're just spending it. Thank you, Smokey. Thank you, Ashley. Where can you get a DEXA scan? You'll have to Google for local places. You tried in the past and the cramps. Exactly. The cramps are crazy. Thank you so much. We was hungry the entire time. Do you recommend getting rid of your social media while you're trying to lose weight? No, I recommend you finding people who actually understand nutrition and don't try to sell you shit. If someone's trying to sell you a detox, if someone's trying to sell you Nutri-Greens or whatever the greens are or collagen, I would unfollow them. I would really just follow people who understand how to lift weights for muscle building, progressive overload, and people who understand nutrition. So, social media can be helpful. You don't have to, like, we go from one extreme to the other. Oh, it's the top of the year. I'm going to cut down all my social media. I'm going to get on my diet. I'm going to just be on top of my shit. You be on top of your shit for 2 weeks. Why are you doing all of that? You went from one extreme to the other. You was obsessed with your social media account. Now you want to shut it all down. Why don't we learn balance? Because social media is here to stay. So how can we learn how to use it in a way that's going to help us? There's a ton of people you can and should be following, Jay. If you want some recommendations, send me a DM on Instagram. Hit workout. Do you take one meal out? No, Rashi, keep eating. So do you not eat out at all? I eat out every single day, all the time. Not every single day. I went out to eat yesterday with my sister and her new dog. When I was overweight, I ate food outside of my house 2 or 3 times every single day. Now I go out to eat 1 to 2 times a week. Most of my meals are in the house. Ask anybody who you know who has a nice physique, how often do they eat out? They'll tell you not very often. No, not really. Not really. Not really. Mm-mm. When I was overweight, I thought eating out was a part of my life. I thought eating out was essential. It was an essential thing to do. I didn't know that me eating out so much was why I was so damn big and so unhappy and so insecure and fighting chronic yeast infections, cystic acne. She said yeast infections. Yeah, you eat all that damn sugar. What you think gonna happen to that cootie cat? It's gonna get itchy, and you're not gonna know where it came from. And if you're fighting chronic yeast infections, you may be fighting pre-diabetes and not even know it. So stop with all of the Summer's Eve products. The girlies love that. Stop with all of those. What do you call that shit? Mommy, what do you call that? The black owned company from Target. I enjoy them, but if you're using excessive amounts of that, that's not normal. It's from the food. It's from the food. The number one issue women go to the OB with: BVs and yeast infections. Where is it coming from? The food. It's coming in your mouth, tasting sweet, out of your body, not so sweet. The honey pots. Stop with all the honey pots. Hey, Judy. Hey, Ego. Rarely. My issue is, Tanya, down 40 plus pounds on the sample meal plan. Mama 2, flat stomach, no longer pre-diabetic or pre-hypertension on the meal plan. She'll tell you right now, she don't go out that much. No. When you learn that life is bigger than food, you learn how to do other things other than just go sit down at restaurants. You need a substitute? That's okay, Reese's. Yeah, I'll write back. Your issue is definitely nutrition. Get a meal plan. Thank you so much, B. I appreciate you. You bought the detox plan as an investment. Popeyes and McDonald's are not investments. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the detox plan is literally 25% off today using the discount code M25. Lou is starting his detox today. Lou is on the right path. I'm so excited for you, Lou. Hey, Lisa, you punish yourself with guilt and eat more. Say it again. Say it again for the people in the back. People don't realize that, LV Harley. People don't realize that. When you do that whole, oh, I'm not eating nothing this week. I'm not eating nothing. I'm going to do a detox. I'm going to do a cleanse. You're literally beating yourself up because you ate so much last time. So now to reverse it, you taking your pictures and your measurements now. Yes, Lou, to reverse it. You're like, I'm just not going to do anything. But then you end up doing everything after that. It's a constant cycle of overeating, undereating, overeating, undereating. Too many extremes. You're down 10 pounds. You were definitely on 1 pound a week path. Yes, Miss Sowers. Miss Sowers down 10 pounds following the plan. Miss Sowers, I'm so proud of you. Most people lose 8 to 15 pounds in a 2-week detox. And I mean, that's normal. That's what happens when you start eating a calorie deficit. Hello, South Africa. South Africa, get a meal plan link in the bio. I have a lot of people in South Africa on my plans. I don't know what it is, but South Africans love the plan, period. Should you do, I was on Mounjaro and I was so happy the cravings went away, but now they are coming back. What is Mounjaro? What is Ozempic? This is not the answer to your prayers. People think it's the answer to their prayers. You ever seen a kid movie like Home Alone where the kid's like, I wish my parents were gone. And then they wake up and their parents gone. And the rest of the movie, they sick and they have to learn that they really did love their family and they want their family to come back. Oh, 16 again. I wish I was an adult. And then you turn 30 in the movie, but then the entire movie you're trying to get back to 16 because you miss your whole childhood. When you're overweight, you say the dumbest stuff. When I was big, I used to say the dumb shit like, oh my God, I just wish every time I eat something, it makes me blow up. I just wish the food went away. You say that enough times, like Candyman in the mirror, Mounjaro and Ozempic will take it away. You think that's what you want when you overweight because you really don't understand, Morgan. So when you take the Mounjaro, when you take the Ozempic, they will take it away. They will take away your desire to eat. They will suppress your appetite, something nasty. You won't want to do shit. You won't want nothing. You think you don't want anything. That is not how you want to live your life, and it's temporary as hell. So what happens when you have to get off the drugs because you have to? For one, what happens when you get on the drugs? The side effects are disgusting. The drugs take away your appetite. They suppress your appetite and your lust for life. They just make you not want anything. You went from having a nice life. Yeah, you was a little bit bigger, but whatever. Right? But at least enjoying it at some point to like, I don't want anything. Oh, you're in a stupor now, like a dope fiend. How is this okay? How is that okay? All right, whatever. So you're on a dope now and you don't want nothing. That is, whatever. Maybe you're okay with it, but whatever. Either way, the side effects, the throwing up, the nausea, just the constant side effects. So even when you're on the drugs, their experience on the drug is terrible. It's terrible. And then what happens? You got to get off the drugs because it's not made for long-term fat loss, long-term weight loss, and it's not sustainable. So when you have to get off the drugs in a couple months, then what happens? You go from one extreme to the other. So before the drug, you used to eat 5,000 calories a day. You eat too damn much. That was your problem. Now, if you would have got this meal plan, I would have told you, girl, you need to eat around 2,200 calories a day. Let's get you in the middle. Let's just get you on a good foot. Let's get you building some muscle. Fine. But instead, you decided to go the fast route. They took you from 5,000 calories a day to damn 1,000 calories a day. You losing weight rapidly, but you also losing lean muscle mass, which means you're now starting to look baggy or saggy or like a melted, busted balloon. Okay, so you don't even look good? Correct. So while you're on the drug, feeling bad, not wanting anything, life sucks. If you really think about your experience, really think about your experience. Instead of protecting the drug, you want to fight me for saying it, but I really want you to think about your experience. I read a lot about the side effects of these drugs, and I also see a lot of people talking about it now. So I want to know more. Their experience is shit. So miserable throughout this entire time, losing weight rapidly. Weight loss is a combination of fat and muscle loss. So you're losing muscle rapidly, which means you look, saggy, busted, balloon, whatever. Not really the aesthetic that you thought. So when you started the drug, um, you thought you would look good. You thought you look good. Oh yes, I'm gonna be so tight. I'm gonna be so right. Can't wait for my new body. But instead, your new body says, hmm, I didn't expect it to look like that. No, you don't. When you lose muscle, that's exactly what happens. Alrighty, so from one extreme to the other, you just stop eating so much. It suppresses your appetite. And then when you have to get off the drugs, because you have to get off the drugs, what happens? You go back. You go right back. Morgan just said it. She's on the drugs right now. She got off. She was happy the cravings went away. But now, of course, because you have to get off the drugs. It's not like a drug that you could do for the next 30 years. They're like, oh, ma'am, it's been 3 months. Time to get off on Manjara. Time to get off on Ozempic. And when they push you off of it with no damn parachute, you back to the same old eating habits. The weight gain is back. 95% of people who lose weight gain it back. What do I want you to do? I don't want you to lose weight. I want you to increase your lean muscle mass so you can increase the amount of calories your body burns, so you can learn how to have a healthy, sustainable relationship with food through portion control. I do not want you to suppress yourself and get into a dope fiend stupor. One that just, your weight loss should not be determined by not feeling anything. I don't want you to not feel anything to lose weight. I want you to feel it all. I want you to experience it all. I want you to understand how you gain weight in the first place so you never gain it again. I want you to have a true, deep understanding of weight gain and weight loss so you never go there again. April, who's lost 65 pounds on this meal plan, no longer on her diet, no longer on her insulin, no longer on getting off her heart medication. April knows exactly how she gained weight. Most people who do have weight loss, they have no clue how to gain weight. They say dummy things. Yeah, I want you to thrive, not just survive. They say stuff like, "Oh, well, I gained weight because I wasn't so active. I had a kid. I had a baby. Whatever, whatever you think it is, it ain't. You gain weight because you ate more and you moved less. Just that. It wasn't the baby. It was eating more during your pregnancy. It wasn't, I stopped going to the gym 4 days a week. Nah, you just literally stopped moving your body so much. April could tell you right now how many calories she used to eat. Then she'll tell you how many calories she eats right now. Then she'll tell you what kind of workouts she does in the gym to increase the amount of calories her body can consume. You got to know who you are. And when you take the drugs and it just suppresses your appetite, you don't know nothing. All you know is like, oh yeah, I'm not craving nothing. And then they snatch the drugs away from you and you go to craving everything again. How is this helpful? Thank you so much, Aunt. Thank you so much, Katina. I appreciate you. I'm trying to read. You can have dairy, but your body probably doesn't like it. If you're African American or Native American, 80% of us are lactose intolerant, which means our body rejects it. That's why you're bloating or inflammation or redness around your face. It's the dairy. So you don't have to stop eating dairy, but like, think about it. Does your body hate dairy? Does it react every single time you have it? Okay, then maybe you should not eat it. I'm not telling you to not eat it. Dairy is in my meal plans. I'm not a no dairy person. But maybe you should. But I know if I told you don't eat dairy, you don't want to fight me. So I don't tell you don't eat dairy. I just be like, I don't know. Like, does your body hate it? My body absolutely hates dairy. Hates it. But I'm African American. So 80% of us, our body hates it. I thought eating out was the way of life too. Yeah, it's not. I'm weightlifting because I have 100 pounds to lose. Should I just worry about carbs or just calories? Carbs are calories. Every one carb is 4 calories. Carbs are calories. Tiff, please come into this room. I want you to weightlift, and I'm glad you are. But if you're not getting adequate protein, you're not going to build or maintain muscle, which means you're not going to like the way you look. So I want you to keep coming into the room, Tiff. I want you to learn. Hey, Ebony, especially bigger people, you gotta build muscle. You gotta build muscle. Thank you, Naji. How can you get a sample meal plan? Link in the bio. Thank you so much. Yeah, at least you was enjoying it, Mr. Bell. Exactly, Mr. Bell. At least you enjoyed it. Use the discount code M25. What should the weight of the food be at least? It depends on your meal plan. So if you eat 2,000 calories a day, every single meal will have a different amount of ounces you should be eating. Everyone is different. Okay, Tanya, see you later. I didn't go out for almost 4 months. I had to get self-discipline, and I'm still counting when I go out. Yo, mama, I'm so proud of you. Yes, I am, butterflies. Yes, I am. Wish I would have found you before I had weight loss surgery. It's okay. I have a lot of people on my sample meal plan who've had weight loss surgery. You just got to focus on maintaining and building muscle now, Nicole. That's your body now, Sonia. You got to build muscle. You got to build muscle, Sonia. So ready to start the anti-inflammatory. But, oh, Crystal, they're coming. I'm sorry, Crystal. Yeah, you can still start. You can still start. Almost to my goal weight to lose another 10 pounds. Need muscle. Oh. Don't know which one of your plans for this. RN girl, talk with me. Wait, stay with me. RN girl, you say what a lot of people say, which is, I'm almost at my goal weight, or I've hit my goal weight, but I still need to build muscle now. What's the worst thing about a goal weight? It's irrelevant. I wish I would have caught you in the beginning. Having a goal weight is the waste. It's a waste of your time. Why? Let's talk about goal weight. Let's say if you're 300 pounds. Let's say you're 300 pounds. Okay, cool. You're 300 pounds, whatever. A lot of people who are 300 pounds will be like, oh my God, I need to lose 150 pounds. I have a 100-pound weight loss ahead of me. I have to lose weight. So what they don't know is if they get a DEXA scan, DEXA, the DEXA scan will say, hey girl, slow your roll. Yes, you're 300 pounds, but inside of that 300 pounds, you are fat or muscle. And you might be 170 pounds of muscle and about 120 pounds of fat. And the other 10 pounds is miscellaneous bones, organs, stuff like that. So, yes, a lot of people think that most of their body weight is like something else. You either muscle or fat. That's you. It ain't the other couple of pounds in your body are irrelevant when it comes to your overall physique. You muscle or fat. So let's say a person who's 300 pounds. They thought they needed to become 150 pounds. This was their goal. Their goal was to get to 150 pounds. What did they do? Keto, Ozempic, Manjaro, fasting. They did some shit diet. That they got to their goal weight. Here you are at 150. Congratulations. You think your goal is for the scale to give you validation, for the scale to say, yes, bitch, you hit 150. No, you did that. No. Absolutely not. The scale will tell you you're 150, but the mirror will say you look like this. You tell me. If you like the way it looks. I don't. Personally, for me, it's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me. Because when you did that to get there, what you did was lose muscle. You're 150 pounds total, which means you at minimum cut 20 pounds of muscle. Losing muscle is how you look frail, deflated, flat, busted, melted. Losing muscle, the worst thing to do to your body. So instead, if you got a DEXA scan or if you came into this room, you don't need a DEXA scan. What you'll just learn is that your number one goal is to protect and maintain muscle. Your number one goal in life. Your goal is not to lose weight. I don't care about weight loss because weight loss means losing muscle. So it doesn't matter if you lose weight. Nobody cares. You're not going to look good. So what does it even matter? And you're not going to be able to maintain your weight. Why do I mean maintain your weight? Because let's say at 300 pounds, your metabolic rate or your metabolism was like 2,700 calories, which means you can eat 2,700 calories every single day and not gain weight. Now, of course, to get to 300 pounds, you was probably eating 5,000, 6,000 calories. So you was eating too much back then. But 2,700 was your metabolic rate or your metabolism. That's good. That's high. That is high. Your metabolic rate, this is calories that you can eat without gaining weight. Your metabolic rate is determined by how much muscle you got. So if you got 170 pounds of muscle, shit, your metabolic rate might be 2,700. You lit. You good. Because if you have a lot less muscle, let's say you only had like 90 pounds of muscle. 90 pounds of muscle means you can only eat like 1,300 calories a day. That's a little bit of food. 2,700 is good. Now, mind you, to get 300 pounds, your ass was eating a lot more than that. But that's okay because we ain't going to talk about the past. We talking about the future. So if you use the calculator, you enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level, it'll tell you, hey, you're 300 pounds right now, bet. Why don't you go ahead and get a 2,700 calorie plan? Get a 2,700 calorie plan. I want you to eat 2,700 calories a day. That way we can maintain how much muscle you have. That's my only goal. My only goal with you is to hold on to the muscle. Now, if you like, she talking about a pound a week. A pound, I gotta lose faster than that. I got my birthday, I got my vacation, I got this, I got that. And you say, nah, fuck it, I ain't gonna do it. Fine by me, I don't care. What you do instead, let me say you jump on a Manjaro, you jump on a Ozempic, you decide to fast or do keto or juicing for it. And what happens? You lose weight rapidly. See, I ain't gotta listen to that girl. I lost weight real quick. With her, it would have took me like 8 months. So, but I did it by myself. I did it like 4 months. Yeah, you did it by yourself, but you look like this. You did it by yourself, but you look like this. You did it by yourself. Congratulations. You don't look good. So what was the point of you doing it by yourself? I told you, if you run this down, you're going to look not good. And on top of that, you're going to take this number down because if you lose lean muscle mass, let's say you take the lean muscle mass to 130 pounds of muscle because you don't lost weight this quick. That means your metabolic rate or the amount of calories that you can consume is going to be around, let's say, I don't know, 1,700 calories. It was 2,700. Now you're down to 1,700 calories, which means this is why 95% of people who lose weight gain it back. 95% of people who lose weight gain it back. Because what they don't realize is after a rapid weight loss, or losing muscle, what happens is your threshold is lower. So before it took 2,700 plus calories for you to gain weight. Now it only takes 1,700 plus calories to lose weight. So people are like, whoa, I eat so much less now than I did before, but I'm gaining weight more faster now than I did before. Of course, your metabolic rate lower. So you're going to gain weight a lot faster. Okay. So what do we do instead? We don't do that. We don't rush it. And when I say don't rush it, don't think it's going to take you like 2-3 years. Really, realistically, for most people, it'll take like 7-8 months straight. 7-8 months straight, you're going to have a dream body. It's pretty fast. But people think they start doing math, 1 pound a week, that's it. And my goal weight is 150. So at this rate, I've got 3 years. And this why that's not your goal. This is exactly why. So no. Instead, what it would be a more appropriate goal would be body fat percentage. If you had 20% body fat, at 20% body fat, you would look good. 20% body fat, you would see some muscle definition. You would see some curves. You would actually look really good. This is your goal. So before you seen what you would look like, not good. Now this is your goal. This is 20% body fat. This is nice looking. This is great physique, sexy. Not a lot of muscle definition. You can go lower if you want, but for a beginner, 20% is a nice, healthy body fat percentage. So for a beginner, beginners put on muscle. Beginners put on muscle faster than an expert. Like me, I'm only going to put on 10 to 15 pounds of muscle in 2023. That's all my body can do. Versus someone like you, you're a beginner, you're 300 pounds. Okay, so when I say this, I'm 160 pounds right now, but I'm 140 pounds of muscle and about 20 pounds of fat. I'm 140 pounds of muscle. You have more muscle than me. Yes, I may look more muscular in the gym. You got more muscle than me. You have more muscle than me, which means you're stronger than me. So it's important for larger people to realize this. When you're bigger, you're strong as hell. Yeah, you got more fat than me. I don't care about that. No one cares. It's never gay. This is what matters. You have more muscle. So with more muscle, you can go into the gym. Initially, when you go to the gym the first few weeks, you don't know how to lift weight. So you're really not going to be able to do shit. However, if you can get in the gym with the progressive overload plan in the link in the bio, use the discount code M25, what happens is I can deadlift 250 pounds. Shit. You go to the gym and you focus on your form. In 2-3 weeks, a couple months, you'll be able to deadlift 250 pounds. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're strong. You got more muscle. You are strong. So if we prioritize this strength, what happens with a beginner, you can put on more pounds of muscle. So next year, I'm only going to be able to put on 10 or 15 pounds of muscle. That's all I got in me. But you as a beginner, starting at 300 pounds, having more muscle than me, you could put on 20, 25 pounds of muscle. That's incredible. That's incredible. So the goal would be to put on 20 pounds of muscle for you. So let's say that puts you at 190. Damn. All right. So at minimum, if we add 20 pounds of muscle over the next year, you add 190. So we do 190 plus 20% body fat. That'll give you the body fat percentage so you can have a nice lean aesthetic, so you can look good. You ain't gonna look like no muscle babe. You're just gonna, because to look like a muscle babe, let's say a lot of people are afraid of gaining a lot of muscle or weightlifting because they think they're gonna look like this. Are you zum? Are you zum? This is like a 5-7% body fat percentage. So how muscular you look is dictated by how much fat you have. So for you to get to this level of leanness or brolickness, you would literally have to be like 5 to 7% body fat. But here's the kicker: you'll never be 5% body fat ever. As a woman, hell no, it's impossible. And especially for most women, damn near impossible. But also, I want you to think the girl who just won, the girl who's second place, or last year she was Miss Olympia. That's the biggest. That's the biggest stage to be on for bodybuilding. She's a professional bodybuilder. Jennifer Dory. She won us on stage this year at 8 or 9% body fat. So even if you are the best in the world as a woman, only 8-9% body fat. So this is a scary look that a lot of women are afraid of, that you could never get, even if you were the number one person in the world. So how you gonna be the number one person in the world? That's like being LeBron James. How you gonna be LeBron James if you pick up a basketball? You won't ever be LeBron James. Even if you pick up a basketball every single day for the rest of your life, you'll never be King James. So you'll never turn into this person that we're afraid of. Instead, you just lower your body fat percentage. You just look good. You just look good. You just look regular. It looks normal. It looks good. Okay? So if we increase the amount of lean muscle you have to 190, period, and plus 20% body fat, 20% body fat gives you this kind of aesthetic. So what's 20%? Is 36. All right, you guys. So that puts you at 216. 216. 216. You started at 300. Really, we want to get you to 216 because we want to increase the amount of muscle you have and we want to lose some fat. So instead of having this ridiculous goal weight of 150, and then you end up looking like this when you're 150. Instead of that, let us have a goal weight that prioritizes how much muscle you have, and that we just cut off the fat little by little and focus on your body fat percentage. Body fat percentage. Body fat percentage. So you don't look busted or like a damn melted balloon. So instead, you actually like the way you look. I guarantee you. That's all this plan is. This plan is about this number. This plan is about how much muscle you got, bet, hold on to the muscle you have, period. That's all this is. And what happens to this number? Because remember what happened to this number when we did 150 calories at our goal weight? This number, our metabolic rate or our metabolism went down to 1700. So what happens to this number? We increase this number. If we can maintain this muscle and build more muscle and lose fat as a side product of it, this number goes up to 28, 3000, 31, 32. That means you can eat more without gaining weight. Your goal is to eat more without losing weight. Gaining weight. I can eat 3,000 calories plus right now and not gain a pound. That's the goal: to eat more, not gain weight. That's all the plan is. So go over to my username, take it over to my TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a sample meal plan based on that number. Yeah, it's horrible. Someone just said it. You had no symptoms. How is the weight maintenance? You've lost weight with Ozempic. What is your weight like now? And what was your weight loss like? Do you look good? Do you like the way you look? Or are you someone who says, I want to build? Okay, so that was for RN girl who wanted to who lost weight and now needed to build muscle. So what I would have liked to do in the beginning is not let you lose weight. I would have rather you held on to muscle. But now that you're at your goal weight and you've lost muscle, you now need to go back and build muscle. That's okay. Get a progressive overload plan, the 90-day plan, and we just focus on building muscle there. But for my people in the beginning, don't lose no muscle. Miami's in the house. Hello, Missy. Hello, my love. I'm so excited for you. The 90-day plan is the best because it comes with a 2-week anti-inflammatory diet, 2 30-day meal plans, and another intuitive eating meal plan at the end, 2 30-day workout splits, and grocery lists. So the 90-day plan is the best deal, and it's 25% off. Use the code M25. The 30-day plan is amazing, but the 30-day plan is just one 30-day plan. And you'll find that you're going to need more than that. So 1 30-day plan, 1 30-day workout split, and 1 grocery list. It's really good, but you need more. The 30-day plan is more so for people who already have a 90-day plan and they need additional days. You never knew that. Yes. I'm new to your place. I'm trying to build muscle. Link in the bio. While I was losing weight before weight training, now I'm just maintaining. You probably eat more. Muscles weigh the same amount as fat. I've been lifting weights and gained weight. Is this normal? Yeah, if you eat more, then it is normal. Muscle also has like water in it, so you might be holding onto more water. However, if you don't know how much you're eating, my number one thought is that you're just eating more. When you go to lift weights, you get pretty hungry. So if you're not getting adequate nutrition, you're probably going to start overeating, not noticing. So that's why you got to eat before you go to the gym and after you go to the gym. You just got to follow your meal plan. If not, you're going to end up overeating and gaining weight. You need 1,700 calories a day. Link in the bio. Thank you so much. Finally, someone explaining the root of the problem. That is the biggest deal. Thank you so much. Hey, Ruthie, you should be getting paid for this information. I don't, but I'm here every day and I appreciate you. Thank you, Unicorn. So you need to eat about 1,500 calories a day. Use the calculator. It'll tell you how much to eat. Is it possible to lose weight and gain muscle at the same time? Yes. Lose fat, gain muscle. That 1 pound a week will help with having less loose skin. Yes, Tiffany, 1 pound a week. So how do you keep muscle while losing weight? By maintaining 30 to 35% protein in your diet and pushing heavy weight. So how do you maintain muscle? Eating adequately. Adequately is that level of protein. Protein is that building block for muscle. And then also exercising, but not exercise like cardio, like Zumba, like no. I'm talking about like lifting weights that will actually engage your muscles. Thank you so much, Moral. Yeah, that's crazy. Lean body looks good. Yeah, by February, I would have completed the 90-day plan. I'll be snatched for Valentine's Day. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Looking forward to working out once I'm off today. Unicorn, I'm excited for you. What weight do beginners in the gym usually start with? 5 pounds. Is it possible to lose weight and gain muscle at the same time? Yes. Should you try keto? Only if you want to fail at it, if you want to look like shit while doing it, if you want to create more eating disorder. Yeah. Yes. Oh, okay. And keto. Ask anybody who's ever done it before, myself included. How much weight did they lose on keto? Everybody loses weight on keto. Keto is the simplest diet to do. That's why it's the most unsuccessful diet to do. Just because it's simple don't mean it worked. It's simple because you go from eating a burger and french fries to a lettuce wrap and no french fries. That's it. I also have recipe books in the link in the bio if you want more recipes. So keto is a simple premise. That's why so many people do it. Keto is Atkins. Keto is paleo. Keto is it's just like a different name for a diet that people have been doing since the beginning of time, especially women. Women love no carbs. It's pointless. You're going to lose weight rapidly. Yes. You're going to gain it back. 95% of people who do it gain it back. So what is the point of doing a diet where you only gain the weight right back? There is no point. There's no point. And it only teaches you to be afraid of carbs. But carbs are not an issue. Carbs and protein, or a piece of chicken and a piece of rice, have the same exact calories in it. If I told you eat a slice, if I told you to eat a slice of bread, that'd be 100 calories. Or 4 ounces of chicken, that would be 100 calories. They're the same. 100 calories. So every 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. Every 1 gram of carbs is 4 calories. Every 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. Fat actually has more calories. A lot of people think that carbs are bad because carbs are, I don't know what carbs are supposed to be, but carbs have the same calories as protein. The only thing about the only thing about carbs is that, excuse me, we just eat a lot of them. Shit. You'll never sit down and eat a bag of chicken, like a bag of boneless, skinless chicken. You won't sit down and eat a bag of boneless, skinless chicken because that is protein in it. So you'll get fuller faster and you'll stay fuller for a longer amount of time. Versus you will sit down and eat a couple slices of bread. That's normal. That's normal to eat so much bread. Bread, you use it for energy. So if you eat a bag of chips, you rip and run, you ready for another bag of chips in another couple minutes. Versus if you had a couple pieces of chicken, you would eat a couple pieces of chicken, you would rip and run, you would still be full. You would go rip and run some more, you would still be full. You go rip and run some more, you still be full. So you got longer amounts of time being full with the protein on you versus the carbs. The carbs are used for energy, so you're using them faster. Carbs are not bad. It's just the amount of carbs that we eat. So that's why on my meal plan, there's bread, there's potatoes, there's rice. It's carbs all throughout the plan. But you will notice there are not carbs at the end of the day on the plan. Meal 5 does not include carbs. Why? It's dessert and you eat it about an hour before you go to bed. If I can get you to eat a protein-packed dessert for bed because you're not ripping and running. Remember, as you're getting ready for bed, there's no ripping, there's no running, there's no need for the extra energy that carbs give you. You can go to sleep with protein on your stomach, which is going to assist with losing fat and holding onto muscle while you sleep. I'm 5'9", 100 pounds. Enter your height, weight, age, and activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to gain 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. Yes, Miss Sowers got a DEXA scan and figured out that her bones weigh 4.4 pounds. Correct. You're not big boned. You're not a dinosaur. Your bones, they don't weigh 30 pounds or 50 pounds. Or If you really want to know what your body is made of, get a DEXA scan. Google it. There are local places that have them. They're $150 about, and it's an X-ray of your body. It'll tell you, hey, your fat is this heavy, your muscle is this heavy, your bones are this heavy, your blood in your body is this heavy. It really separates your body, so you can stop focusing on goal weight. You could just more focus on like, hey, improving your overall health. And it'll also tell you your bone density, the amount, the bone density is so important when it comes to getting older. When we talk about osteoporosis, arthritis, things that will limit our mobility, if you don't have a lot of muscle, you got a lower bone density. So you probably, especially if you're an Asian or a white woman, you're like 50% more susceptible to have osteoporosis. You ain't got no muscles. All you do is Pilates. All you do is eat salads. You don't eat no protein and you don't push no heavy weight. And what's wrong with not having no muscles? As you get older, you stop being able to put on muscle and you begin to deteriorate. So however much muscle you go into your old age with, at some point it stops and then your body starts eating off of the muscle. Okay. Thank you, mommy. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all, because half of women after 65 who take a fall will need a caretaker or be in a home, which means if you take a simple fall, but you don't have no muscle, which means your bone density is low, you're going to fall into a million pieces like Humpty Dumpty. You're going to need someone to take care of you. And unless you have a lot of money for a home, you're going to end up being, I don't know, in your sister's back room. And the average age for a woman to live in America is, let's say 80. It's 80, 75 for a man. So let's say at 65, you take a tumble. You didn't listen. You don't have no muscle. You don't want to go to the gym. You don't want to eat protein. So at 65, you take a tumble, but you got another 15 years left in you. You're going to stay alive for like another 15 years on average. You're going to be in your sister's back room for 15 years. She's not going to let you stay back there for 15 years. Y'all have a very contentious relationship. It's not going to work out. She'll let you stay back there the first month or two. After that, she getting tired of your ass. So you're going to have to go somewhere else. Think about it like that. Muscle is important. Muscle you need so you can live in your own house and you ain't got to deal with your sister bullshit. But you don't want to go to the gym and you don't want to eat protein and you don't want to build any muscles. So I don't know. Maybe you could stay at your best friend's house. I don't know where you're gonna stay, but you can't stay here. Okay? I'm taking pictures. I'm excited for you, Lou. Good morning, Kat. Nobody cares about losing weight. You just killed my notion about my body. Yes, Adrian, you got to build muscle, Adrian. That's all we care about. Still look at a mess after all that work. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kennedy. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Noom, no. Hey, Evelyn, 223. Should I get gastric sleeve? I was 225. And the thing that blows me about people who get gastric, especially when they're around my height, on my starting weight, is that they end up, okay, let's go. I ended up looking like this. Regular, normal. People who get the sleeve or people who have extreme rapid weight loss end up looking like this, even though we started off at the same weight. That gets on my nerves. When I lost weight rapidly, I look like this. So should you get the sleeve? Right now, you eat a lot. You eat like 5,000 calories a day, probably more. You eat a lot. People who get the sleeve never say that. They never say that. That's the biggest difference I see in people who lose weight. If somebody won't admit to how they gain weight, that just tells me they're going to gain it back. If you don't want to say, I eat too damn much, you're never going to be able to keep the weight off. You have to be honest with yourself. To be able to qualify for sleeve, you need to be overweight. So how did you become overweight? By overeating. What did you overeat? Oh, I don't know. I just had a lot of snacks. Nah, that's not good enough. I drank a lot of my calories. No, that's not good enough. Join my Facebook family. People will tell you exactly what they used to eat. I used to eat Red Robin's 5,000 calories. I used to eat Chipotle 3,000 calories. I used to eat Cheesecake Factory 10,000 calories. That's how my ass got big. How did you get big? Do you want to talk about it or you want to say, oh, I don't know? If you don't know how you got big enough for surgery in the first place, you're never going to be able to keep the weight off. Statistically, most people who get the surgery gain the weight back. So you're going to be in the bad side of the statistic. But either way, 5,000 calories is you eating more than that every day. You just eat a lot. So that's how you gain weight. Every 3,500 calories more than what your body can burn is a pound of weight gain. So boom, that's how we gain weight. How many calories should you be eating? I don't know. Based on your weight, Mike should be eating about 2,300 calories or something like that. So let's say you're supposed to eat 2,300 calories. This is the number I want you to eat. I want you to use the calculator in the link in the bio. I want you to enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should be consuming. It'll tell you. It'll be like, hey, girl, you should eat like 2,300 calories a day. You'll say, oh my God, that's so much. I don't think I'm eating that much. And I'm telling you right now, you eat more than that. It sounds like a lot. But really, if my calculator tells you to eat 2,300 calories a day, that means you eat more because that's the only way it can work. But either way, 2,300 calories is what I want you to eat. That's what you would be eating if you got a meal plan. That's what everyone eats. The maximum amount of calories their body can burn. Now, what happens when you get weight loss surgery? What happens before you go to weight loss surgery? You binge like everybody else. You're not going to really keep that weight off. You're not. You're not. Before weight loss surgery, you eat every single thing you can get your hands on because I ain't going to be able to eat this later. If you do the same thing before you get on a diet, you're going to be the same as her. You're going to be everybody the same. Everybody binges right before they make a big change. That is just a huge indicator that whatever change you think you're making is not going to work. So before weight loss surgery, you was eating 5,000, but the week before surgery, girl, you started eating 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 calories. You was trying to get all that food in that you can't eat later. All right, that is your mind. That tells you exactly where your mind frame is. Your mind frame is not going to last long. So when you get weight loss surgery, what happens? Oh, it depends on what kind you get, whether the doctor will snap your stomach in half, saw your stomach in half, bite it in half, close it off, whatever. He'll put a balloon in there. It's a ton of different weight loss surgeries, but either way, the result of whatever weight loss surgery you get is a restricted amount of calories you can consume. If you get lap band surgery, you can eat about 300 to 600 calories post lap band surgery the first few months. 300 to 600. Now, you used to eat 5,000. That was extreme. That was too much. Post weight loss surgery, post lap band, you might be able to consume 500 calories. So they just make your stomach smaller so you can't eat that much. All he did was say, he taped your mouth shut. Basically, he just taped your mouth shut. So you can't eat that much. He put wire jaws on your teeth so you can only sip through. That's a more extreme version of exactly what it happens when you get the surgery. So of course, I was watching a video of Tammy from Housewives. A lot of women used to do this to stop themselves from eating, to restrict themselves from eating. They'll put braces on that are connected so you cannot eat too much. So you can only sip soups and drinks. Now that looks crazy to people. Like, oh my God, that's so extreme. Legit, when you get weight loss surgery, it's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. All he did was he hid it. He hid the jaws on your teeth. And he put it in your stomach. He cut your stomach in half. You can't eat no more. You can't eat no more than this. 500 calories the first few months. So what happens when you go from one extreme to the other? You lose weight rapidly. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Weight loss is a combination of fat and muscle. Fat and muscle. You will lose weight with weight loss surgery. Absolutely. You don't eat no more. You don't eat no more. You're going to lose weight real quick. Will you like the way it looks? I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. It's up to you if you like the way it looks. Your goal at 223 pounds isn't necessarily it's not like there are some people who are in positions morbidly obese, super morbidly obese. They have to lose weight, and no matter what, they have to. Caveat there. I'm gonna put an asterisk there, or whatever. But no matter what, versus like someone who just wants to lose some weight, you just want to lose a couple pounds, but you're willing to do an extreme measure to do so. You're willing to go from one extreme of eating too much to eating nothing. You will lose weight. A combination of fat and muscle. You will lose muscle. Muscle is the worst thing to do because when you begin to lose muscle, remember you had to eat over 2,300 calories to even gain that weight in the first place. When you lose muscle, it will lower your threshold. It'll take it down to 1,500 to 1,400, which means why people gain weight, why statistically most people who have weight loss surgery gain the weight back is because you lost weight rapidly, you lost muscle. Your threshold used to be 2,300 calories, which means if you eat over 2,300, you'll gain weight. But after weight loss surgery, your threshold might be 1,500 calories because you've lost muscle. So even though you're not You'll never go back to eating 5,000 calories again. That's true. After weight loss surgery, most of them, you will not be able to eat 5,000 calories again. Correct. However, it won't take 5,000 calories for your ass to gain weight no more. It'll take 2,000 and you'll be able to eat that. So, do I think you should get it? No, not really. Ask your doctor. Ask your doctor. But tell me. Tell me why. Tell me why. When you could have maintained your metabolic rate, your muscles, maintained your shape, created a beautiful body and a better relationship with food, and increased this number to go from 23 to 24 to 25. Tell me why. Because this seems faster. The reality of weight loss surgery, it takes like a year or two before people actually settle in and finish losing all their weight. I'm saying take 7, 8 months. How much weight you gotta lose? Take 7, 8 months. But you want to take the easy way, the way where someone else does the work for you. He will cut off your stomach so you don't have to face exactly why you eat so much. I don't know. I wouldn't like it for you. But join my Facebook group. Thank you, mommy. Hey, Blue Strip, many men out now. Goalies, not necessary. My husband and I noticed increased hunger and libido from eating less and working out. Yes. Not the libido. Are carbs the enemy? No. I should have bought the 90-day plan. Just send me a DM and I'll resend it to you. I'm eating healthy and lifting weights and cardio, 200 pounds. Can't lose fupa. You're eating too much healthy food. So you're eating healthy, but it's too much healthy food. There is a such thing as too much. There's a certain amount of calories you should eat every single day. If you eat more than that, you'll gain weight. So it don't matter if you ate nothing. This right here, I eat 2,200 calories a day. Let's say my number is 2,000. Let's say I eat 2,000 calories a day. This is 450 calories, about 500 calories a day. If I wanted to, this is a Otis Spunkenmeyer chocolate cookie. If I wanted to, I could eat 4 of these every day, and I swear to God, I'll lose weight. I'll lose weight. That puts me in a calorie deficit. However, eating 4 of these every single day, that would be stupid. 4 of these every single day means I'm only getting, so 4 of those will give me 2,000 calories a day. That is my threshold. That is when I begin to lose weight, 2,000 calories a day. That's great. That's excellent. However, 4 of these they don't have no protein in them. Not enough. 4 of these are only 24 grams of protein in a day. Now, if I follow my meal plan, that's available, link in the bio, use code M25, I would eat 2,000 calories a day following the meal plan, but I would get about 150 grams of protein a day. This is important. I have to get this level of protein. So here's the difference. A lot of people say, can I eat whatever I want and still lose weight? Yes, you can. You can eat 4 Otis Spunkenmeyer muffins every day and lose weight. Except you're going to look like this. You're going to lose your muscle. You are going to lose weight, but you'll lose muscle. Losing muscle means you're deflated, saggy, baggy, whatever, melted. Or you can literally eat the same amount of food, but food with much more nutritional value and much more protein and look like this. It's up to you how you want to look. But if I had to choose, I'm going to choose the better body. And because not only what happens here is you get your 2,000 calories in a day, you follow the meal plan, you get your protein in a day, this number goes up. This number goes to 2,100, 2,200. Your metabolic rate increases as you maintain and build muscle. Versus if you do not get more protein and you begin to lose muscle, this number goes down. Now 1,900 is your threshold, 1,800 is your threshold, 1,700 is your threshold. Your threshold lowers. So what is the benefit of eating junk food and bullshit to lose weight? There is no benefit. If you ain't gonna keep your muscle, there's no point. There's no muscle. This is only about muscle, 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 muscle. Muscle mommies. Muscle daddies. How much weight should you be lifting? 5 pounds at a time. You lost more weight eating carbs? Yeah, carbs are great. It's good energy. You used to lift weights at home instead of the gym? You can. Intermittent fasting is just a starvation diet. When you do it for weight loss, hey Sharon, thank you. You think I could substitute 2 protein shakes in 1 meal as a starter? Absolutely not. I do not suggest protein shakes at all. No real meal replacements. I want you to learn how to eat real food. If you go on a cruise right now because you want to go on vacation and they don't have a protein shake, are you going to freak out? Are you not going to know what to eat? So you're just going to go to the buffet instead because you have no clue how to sustain your body? That's exactly what you'll do. Because if protein shakes aren't available as a meal replacement, you'll go back to your old style of eating. And your old style of eating is trash. Instead, I want you to learn you don't need a protein shake. There are none on my meal plans. What do you need a protein shake for? Protein shake, you could have ate chicken, you could have ate rice, you could have ate salmon, you could have ate beef, you could have ate turkey, you could have ate tuna, you could have ate beans, you could have ate. So if you follow a meal plan, you'll learn how to eat. not how to replace food. Because in the real life, there are no replacements. In the real life, when you go to a restaurant, I don't need you to be like, oh shit, no protein replacements. I just better get the chicken and waffles for breakfast. No. In real life, I want you to say, can I have an omelet? Can you do it with egg whites? Thank you. Can I have some toast? Do you have some sugar-free jelly? Okay, thank you. Bye. I want you to learn how to order food to maintain your body. So if you follow a plan, you'll learn that instead of just trying to find replacements. That's not realistic. And I seen somebody in my life say, oh, well, I lost 400 pounds and I bring my protein shakes everywhere. That is not realistic. And even if it was realistic, that's a sad existence. If you have to literally carry and tote food around with you to maintain your body, that's sad. I would rather you be able to learn how to go out. I go out to eat all the time. You should go out to eat. Don't you got family and friends and vacations? You should be able to go out and be like, nah, I know exactly how to maintain my body, get the protein I need, and enjoy my food without sacrificing. Yeah, just build muscle. Is too much protein possible? Not on the plan. Do you sleep every single night about 8 9 hours? All you do is drink alcohol and eat a tablespoon of food. Yeah, who's that? I eat too damn much. I always walk all day, 7 hours a day. Yeah, Sonia, it's the food. I'm here. Thank you so much, Sam. It's okay. I'm gonna repost it. Thank you, Adrian. That's how you lose the hair and don't get nutrition. Yeah, a lot of people who have like weight loss surgeries, some of the side effects: bone density, teeth falling out, and bone density lowering, breaking of bones. When you have the weight loss surgery, you lose weight rapidly. Weight loss means losing fat and muscle. What happens when you lose muscle? You lower your bone density, which means you're more susceptible to breaking your damn teeth and breaking your damn bones. Tell me the benefit of it. I don't get it. I don't want it for you. I don't want it. It's so many like terrible side effects. And it really it's only for people who feel like they don't have any other options because they really don't understand how to lose weight. And I get it. I understand that part of it. But it's a dangerous game to play. For what? To look bad, to gain the weight back, to be more broken than you were before. That's not really positive. Thank you so much, Evelyn. Join the plan. Thank you so much. Herbalife, absolutely not. That's just a replacement. What are meal plans for someone who needs 2,200 calories a day? Any of the meal plans, the 2,200 calorie meal plans, link in the bio. Get Fit with Tessa said, that's why I love her plans. It taught me how to eat and get protein and not to drink so many protein shakes. Thank you so much, Tessa. There's so much food out there. We should know how to order food. Eat food. When people see me, or like when you guys see me eating, I ain't never eat no protein shake, baby. I like to go out and eat. What are you talking about? I want to eat, and I want you to know how to eat. I don't want you tethered to protein shakes. Bryson Zuzi, a quota corral. I had you in my ear almost. Yes, Angelica, I'm proud of you. Lots of baked chicken. Yes. Do target workouts work along with cardio? Target workouts don't help you lose fat, but target workouts are good for building muscle if you're building muscle. Would you be able to modify your plan? Can I got your email? I think I responded back to your email. I didn't get your email. Hey, Astral, does the detox come with actual pills? Yeah, but you can skip the pills if you don't like it. Genetics play a role in what? If your mom's big, then you're big. Yeah, y'all eat the same amount of food. I used to think I was going to get diabetes because a lot of people in my family had it. I was like, oh yeah, my genetics going to give me diabetes. That's crazy. That is crazy. No, I was eating the same food as the rest of my family members. So in that case, I was going to get diabetes. Yeah, absolutely. What happened when I stopped eating the same food as them? I stopped being big like them and I was no longer pre-diabetic. So I don't know. I don't know. Is it the eating? Maybe it's the eating. Hey, closing boss. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. I eat too damn much. We just gotta say it. I feel that rapid weight loss doesn't give your time. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Bye, jail. I ate boiled eggs today with 1 spoon of mayonnaise and 1 spoon of mustard and celery. Why? You didn't eat no food. How many eggs did you eat? That's 70 calories per egg. That's a pretty decent amount of fat. And why are you just eating mayonnaise by the spoonful? That was nothing but fat. Where are you? You on keto or something? That's almost like a silly keto diet. That was not a meal. What are you eating? Get a meal plan. Eat some carbs. Eat some real protein. Stop eating so much fats. Got my attention. Thank you, Empress. Thank you so much, Juji. You bought an 1,800 calorie meal plan a couple days ago. Thank you so much, Aaliyah. I appreciate you. Hey, girl, talking about she eating mayonnaise by the spoonful. Mayonnaise is 120 calories per serving, and if you eating about a spoonful, I know you putting 2 servings on that plate. So what you eat mayonnaise like that for? Hey, brown doll. Hey, Nunu. And if you only supposed to eat like 1,500, 2,000 calories a day, literally just having 2, 3 spoonfuls of mayonnaise damn near half your daily budget. That's crazy. Can you work out at home? Is that still effective? Yes, but you want to get some weights. I know a guy who's still gaining after lap band. Yeah, most people do gain. I love watching my sisters. I pay my bills. My bills are paid. Okay, bitch. Okay. You see what happened after old girl had that baby? You gaining that way back. Hey, True, stop eating full meals at night and go straight to bed. Yeah, go to bed. I ate dinner twice last night. What the heck is wrong with me? Why did you eat it twice? That's okay, Tatiana. Those are my girls. I love Dr. Now is my favorite doctor of all time. He is. He is. Healthy weight loss is losing 2 to 3 pounds a week. No, 1 pound a week of fat. You can lose more than that in the beginning, but 1 pound a week of fat is it. Gluten-free meal plan to not eat inflammatory foods. Yeah, but also skip the cheese on taco night. On taco night, there's cheese in there. I don't have a problem with cheese, but if you don't want cheese, you can skip the cheese. Nah, jail. He said, read me. Thank you so much, Rena. I appreciate you. You can eat as many veggies as you want, though. Not on my meal plan. I don't care about free foods. I don't do free foods. There's no such thing as free foods. You know why? Because when you overweight, you eat as much broccoli as you want, but you had them put extra zest or extra butter on it. Girl, the butter is 120 calories per tablespoon. But you like, no, that's free food. That's free food. I could put cheese on that. You done made 50-calorie broccoli into a 500-calorie broccoli and wondering why you not losing no weight. I don't do no free food bullshit. For one, fuck vegetables. You need vegetables, but also you don't need them to lose weight. Vegetables are important for your overall health, but not important for weight loss. So I'm not a big like push vegetables. You got to get your greens in. If you need fiber so bad to poop, which is why people get their greens in, take some Benefiber, pour some in your water. There you go, pooping. Congratulations. And when it comes to vegetables and fruits, often, especially in my experience being overweight, we overdo it. So I had free foods as fruits and vegetables. All I did was eat it in a surplus and still be big and still have questions as to why I couldn't lose no weight. Ain't no free foods on this damn meal plan. Eat the meal plan, learn how many calories is in food, and then when you go get some broccoli or whatever, you'll learn stop dipping it in ranch. Ranch is 120 calories per tablespoon. Stop telling them put extra butter on it. Stop putting cheese on that shit. That's when it's not free anymore. It's not free. Thank you, mommy. I think you might have missed it. Do I need to change the level of activity? No, Brady, you don't. Yeah, put in your current. Hey, Astro, you got a 90-day plan, and I love your thank you so much, Astro. I'm proud of you. Do you need the 14-day anti-inflammatory plan? Yes, it's included in the 90-day plan. Is that cartoon you? Yes, it is. Do you you guys like that? I think it's pretty fancy. What do you do if you eat 4 days? 4 what a days? Talk about getting rid of cellulite. Cellulite is just fat with skin covering it. So to get rid of cellulite, you got to get rid of fat and build muscle. Get rid of fat, and then when you build muscle, muscle actually comes to the forefront, and that's how you get the firm feeling. So lose the fat, which is the cellulite, and then build a muscle. That's it. Oh, you thought I was going to say take a magic pill? I would have been took it if that was the case. You have got to lose the fat. The fat is on the surface of the skin. That's how our bodies are made. So you have to lose fat, and then what comes to the surface? Muscle. That's it. Can you explain the threshold? Threshold is your metabolism. It's how many calories your body burns every day. So use a calculator. It'll tell you how many calories your body should eat every single day in order to lose 1 pound a week. That's your threshold. Does working out with a trainer make a difference, like around your waist? Yeah, better form. And if you wear a trainer like every single day, multiple times, multiple hours a day, like 3 hours a day, it is effective because it's like braces. Think of it like braces. So if you wear braces, if you got buck teeth, but you wear braces for 3 years straight, you won't have buck teeth no more. Okay. Congrats, you ain't got no more buck teeth. What happens though if you don't wear your retainer every night? Your teeth will start getting back bucky again. Okay. So the trainer is the same. If you wear it all the time, it kind of forms your body. And if you don't wear it, it will not form your body. So it's something that needs to be done excessively. Is it required for weight loss? Absolutely not. Is it an added benefit? Yeah, for people who care about how small their waist is. I do. Syncing your cycle? No, I don't suggest it. Thank you. You don't have to sync your cycle with your training. What's the difference between the 30 and the 90-day plan? The 90-day plan has 4 meal plans, 4 grocery lists, 2 30-day workout splits. The 30-day plan has 1 meal plan, 1 grocery list, and 1 30-day workout split. In my 50s, you don't have an experience with weights, get my plan so you can learn how to build muscle. It's okay. Are there cheaper ways to eat healthy? Yeah, my meal plan, you spend about $50 to $60 a week on groceries. So that's very cheap a week. I'm at a loss starting with you. I'm always waiting on the right time. And the right time is now. Think about it. This year, you started the year off. How much money did you spend this year on food? Huh? A couple $1,000 at least. A couple $1,000 at least. You can say you didn't, but you did. You spent a couple $1,000 at least. You spent money on food. If you would have spent a couple $1,000, even less, um, on food this year following a plan, you would have got to your dream body, your goal body. You would have gotten better health. You would have had more confidence. But instead, you spent thousands of dollars this month on this year on food. And you're still unhappy, still overweight, still fighting the demons you was fighting at the top of the year. You got to think of it like that. You spent money this year on food. You didn't get anything out of it. It was a terrible way to spend your money instead of investing it. And in return, you would have gotten exactly what you wanted. How many hours? In the beginning, 1 hour. For me, I wear it about 3 hours. Discount code is M25. How do you join? Link in the bio. I work 2 jobs, eat 2,300 calories a day, and I went from 140 pounds to 160 pounds in muscle. True, I love them. I love that. Building muscle is the only thing we care about. Tell them. Yeah, we're gonna do a lose fat, save money challenge at the top of the year because I only care about money and calories, and they're the same. So if we can focus on losing fat, we'll save some money at the same time. I think we'll start that this year. Yeah, my mom suggested it. Hey, Altrina, you ate your first meal off the detox, and baby, it was so good. I'm satisfied. Yes, Altrina, on the 2-week detox. She's not starving for fat loss, and neither do you. You don't have to. Since I'm vegetarian, I have to see that. Yes, Aaliyah, I have vegetarian, vegan, pescatarian, and gluten-free options. How many calories should we eat each meal? It depends on how many calories you eat total. If you are on a 1,600 calorie, if you're on a 1,500 calorie meal plan, you eat 5 meals a day. That's 300 calories per. Hey, Kat. Hey, Kat Kim. Okay, yes, Sonia. Hey, Sonia K. Hey, Sonia. Hey, my mom. My mom's big, but I'm not. Exactly. Talk about some daggone genetics. What do you eat for breakfast? What's over on my meal plan? Hey, King Flex. Weight loss? Yes. Bought a meal plan on Black Friday? Yes. And have already lost 10 pounds? Yes. You could have bought a meal plan on Black Friday and lost 10 pounds, but you didn't. So start it today. Do not keep getting behind. Pre-workout, that doesn't make you itch. My pre-workout doesn't make you itch, but also start going to bed a little earlier. Start sleeping. I don't suggest pre-workout. I suggest sleep. Go to bed an hour earlier. You can't go to bed. That means your day is off. You need to be able to schedule your day. Thank you so much, Mommy. What protein do you like for breakfast? I'm not a fan of eggs, oatmeal, French toast, regular toast, waffles, a lot of things on my meal plan. Intermittent fasting, absolutely not. It's just starvation diet when you do it for weight loss. Do you talk about weight gain? Yep. Enter your height, weight, age, and activity levels. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to gain 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. Thank you so much, Derek. How do you focus? How do you focus during the holidays? By being focused before the holidays. If all before the holidays you eat like a goddamn animal, then on the holidays you just gonna continue to do the same style of eating. A lot of people be like, "Oh no, it's just the holidays. It's just the holidays. It's just the holidays." The reality is, you've been eating like this all year. All year you've been having crab boils, Chinese food, fast food, fried food. All year you've had your way. All year you've eaten exactly what you wanted to eat. Thank you, Mommy. You've eaten exactly what you wanted to eat. And then on Thanksgiving, you still just like eat the same food. So don't act cute like on the Thanksgiving. Backup page. Yeah. Yeah, Kat. The backup page had a lot more viewers today, Kat. Thank you so much, Tanya. I used to do the same thing too. I used to be like, no, 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 no. It's the holidays. I need you like it's the holidays. It's mine. I should be able to do what I want. It's the holidays. Girl, I was having holiday style meals every single day. I was making macaroni and cheese just randomly in the middle of the week. I was eating a bunch of Alfredo every time I got a goddamn chance. I was at the eating a damn shrimp bowl, the crab bags. I was eating everything. I was having my way every damn day of the year. And then had a nerve to be like, well, it's the holidays. I should be able to do what I want to do. You've been doing what you 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 want to do, Jesus. Okay. So how do you do it better this next holiday? It's too late for you. I mean, let's be honest. You got a goddamn week till Christmas. You acted a donkey on Thanksgiving. You're going to do the same on Christmas. It's too late for you. Unless you get this damn plan. Because if not, you're going to do the same thing. That the Alfredo, Tanya. The Alfredo got us in a chokehold. I used to make the Alfredo with the salad on the side and the breadsticks. Jesus, a pack of wild horses couldn't stop me from eating. Okay, don't act cute during the holidays. So realistically, how do you do it during the holidays? By doing it before the holidays. You don't wait until the holidays to try to like put a stop on it. You have to have a healthy relationship with food all year long. So ask anybody on my plan. Ask anybody. Join the Facebook group. You'll see what they act like during the holidays. They act like regular human beings. They act normal. I was popping cheap champagne on a regular Friday, acting like it's New Year's, and then turning up extra hard on New Year's. You been turning up, Tina. You been turning up. You altered our Christmas pancakes. Ooh, oh my goodness, Kat. Did you post it in the Facebook group? I want to see the Christmas pancakes. Yeah, so how do you do it on the holidays? By doing it all year long. It's just having a healthy relationship with food. I don't act a nut on Thanksgivings no more because I don't act a nut during the year no more. That's it. Best way to stop food cravings: 2-week anti-inflammation detox. How do you feel about 0-calorie sweeteners? Yes. Did you receive it's a digital download. How do you lose fat? Sample meal plan link in the bio. To lose weight, do I do cardio and muscle training? Yes. I believe I did post it in there. Okay, yes, I'm gonna go check it out. I lost 10 pounds this week. Yes. Oh, succeed. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much, Lakeisha. I appreciate you. Hey, Priscilla. I may invest in a meal plan. Yes, you should. I mean, it's cheap as hell. But even if you don't want to, even if you're like, mm, okay, Kat, that was my mama. She'll usually send me stuff afterwards. Even if like you're like, I think she's trying to scam me for $20. $20, girl. Even if you have trepidation, join a Facebook family. There's thousands of people in there losing fat, building muscle. You can see it. They'll show you what's on their meal plan. It's not a secret. You can see the Facebook, you see the TikTok, you see the Instagram, you see the YouTube. I don't know. You can come here every day. I'm here like 2-3 hours every single day. Any question you ask me, I'll break down ad nauseum. You can use the calculator. It's absolutely free. You can download the free resources on the website. It's so much free stuff here. I have a bunch of people who've never bought a thing, still lose weight. You don't have to buy anything to lose weight. The best part about getting a plan that's like $30 is that the work is already done for you. This is the easiest $30 you'll spend, $40 you'll spend, whatever. It's just because it's already done, because took the time, hired whoever to write it down. That is it. But you don't have to get it to lose weight. If you tell me how many calories you should eat, I'll tell you exactly how you should break down your calories into 5 meals a day, exactly how much protein, carbs, and fat you should have, exactly how to measure, break it down throughout your entire day. But then you still got to figure out what to eat. That's the hardest part. Most people just don't have that. They don't have that. You 360, link in the bio, sample meal plan, focus on maintaining muscle. Yes, succeed. I like that shirt. I only care about money and calories. You took a normal pancake, switched it to Kodiak pancakes, sugar-free syrup, 300 calories. Kat, I loved it. You kept it traditional, but you altered it for the nutrients. Kat is on the meal plan. She'll teach you. Go join the Facebook family right now. Kat tell you right now how to make. I sell $5, $10 goddamn recipe books. Kat in the Facebook group right now, and myself, who drop recipes all the time, will tell you how to make a 300 calorie pancake. But what the hell are you gonna do with a 300 calorie pancake if you don't know what to eat for the rest of the day, and if you don't even understand why you're eating a 300 calorie pancake? None of it will make sense if you try to piece it together. That's why the plan is just easier, because it's already there and it's in order. What about keto? No, that's the worst. You're traveling abroad for school and you're scared you won't be able to keep a gym routine. Gabby, it's okay. If you're leaving America, you're going to lose weight because everywhere else is not as fat as us. They don't use as much oils, as much butter. So you're going to lose weight just being overseas. And I'm really excited for you, Gabby. I think that's a great thing to do, especially when you're young. And go to gyms. They don't care about fitness as much as us because they're not as big as us. America is very, very, very big on fitness because we're very big. So we just try to like focus on fitness because we have so much high calorie food available to us. You go to damn Europe, you'll notice they don't have any commercials with food. They're not like advertising fast food. Nando's doesn't have a commercial. That's their fried food place. That's like going in a circle 24 hours a day versus you turn on the TV right now. Right now, you turn on the TV. They're going to tell you, go to Papa John's, go to Popeyes, go to Chick-fil-A. There's so many commercials for food. Just that right there is crazy. Overseas, they don't care about food. So they're not as big as us. So they don't be in the gym as hard as us. We have a lot of gyms. So maybe you'll learn, and they're more walkable cities depending on where you go. So you probably won't even need a gym. Our bodies were not made to go to the gym. They weren't. When we were created, we were made to graze, to hunt, to gather. We were made to explore our environment. But because we live in America and because we fat, 42% of us are obese. There's a lot of food available to us, so we kind of have to go to the gym to offset the amount of food we're eating. Oh, it's grilled. Dang, Rashi. That's all it is. That's all it is. So you'll be fine overseas. Then when you come back home, you'll see the huge difference. Like, dang, my country, wilding. No wonder I was big over here, but I was skinny over there. They walk more and they eat less and they move their bodies. They just move their bodies in a way that we don't. 11:11, you guys. I hope that we all receive this message, that we get to where we want to go, and that you can teach someone else how to do this the right way. Thank you so much. The toughness. I went from 270 to 214 this year. Keith, you invested in yourself. You did great. Thank you, Gia. Exactly. Will you receive a hard copy as a digital? I joined the Facebook family and I see you live over there too. Yes, I'm live every single where. I'm live damn near 24 hours a day. If you're not catching this free tea, what are you doing? It ain't always gonna be like this. It'll probably be better. I'll probably be better. A friend was saying the bread was different too. Yeah, the bread is different there. The ketchup's different there. They don't put sugar in everything. A lot of foods that are available to us in just our regular foods are banned over there. A lot of sugars are banned. I don't want this fat people stuff. That's what they saying. Who knew? And then, but you can find like Whole Foods bans a lot of items that Walmart allows in their stores. So you'll find how to have a healthy relationship with food in America is more difficult versus if you lived overseas. It's not as difficult if they just didn't push it so much. They are pushers of the drugs. The drugs, every single time you turn on that TV and it's nothing but food. How can you resist it? How can you stay faithful in a room full of hoes? You got to be a strong man. So it's very difficult to stay on the right path if every time you drive out of your house is fast food, fast food, fast food, fast food, fast food, fast food. It's hard. Yeah, we want everybody to be more active, to enjoy your life. Stay away from the medications. We are sick. 1 in 3 of us will have diabetes or pre-diabetes. That's terrible. 98% of the diabetes that we have, type 2 diabetes, is the kind that you give yourself from your eating habits. You gave yourself diabetes. That's going to make you have to cut your leg off. That is crazy. That's crazy. She leaves for London on Monday. She's 17, bringing in the new year. Oh, Trina, your daughter is going to London. I go back to London and Paris in a couple months. Girl, when I was overweight, I never wanted to go to Europe because I thought they don't have no food over there. They don't give you enough food. I used to be so angry whenever I seen their food on TV. I'm like, they food nasty. For one, London has the best food I've ever had next to New Orleans. New Orleans is like my favorite place because New Orleans is like really, really amazing food and culture. But London has really the freshest food I've ever had. London's food way better than Paris food. But I never wanted to go overseas to Europe because I was like, them people too small, they don't have no food. It's because I was overweight and I was obsessed with eating a ton of food. Them people food good as hell. But if you big, you probably won't like it. They ain't got no escalators. They don't use no elevators. They make you walk everywhere. I could count how many people I've seen in wheelchairs over there. Most of the people you see over here in wheelchairs or in buggies, it's just because they big. Like you go to Walmart, how many people was in the wheelchairs or the scooters? They just big. Over there, they don't have those things. So if you're overweight, they're like, girl, fuck you. You better get on your feet. They don't really play that. It's different. But that's also what happens with an older town. They've been around for a long time, so whatever. But I'm so excited for your daughter. I hope she has an amazing time. And I can't wait to go back. Rebecca, how? Y'all gonna make me pack it up and go. Tina, go over across the pond. I'm telling you, baby. It's nice. It is nice. I can't wait to get back. Hey, Rashi. Getting a meal, headed for errands. Yes, Rashi, proud of you. Commercials are filtered for us. Yeah, the way more food commercials on BET than ABC. Yes, that's very true. Way more. Mommy, I'm getting off. I'm looking at the meal plans and incorporating different style of eatings. Are meals customizable? Yeah, you can also get a recipe book to break it up. America is killing us. It is. We are so big. We got such bad health. Why will 1 in 3 of us have diabetes or pre-diabetes? Type 2 diabetes. That's the type you give yourself. You can't find a size guide for the yoga jumpsuit. Whatever size you are is good. Like if you're a medium, get a medium. If you're a large, get a large. Like you're not your natural size. It'll be good, RN. Like that's crazy. 1 in 3, that is sick. And if you poor and if you're colored, you more susceptible. That's just a funny fact. If you live in a worse neighborhood, baby, you're going to get the diabetes. That is crazy. Diabetes will take away your eyesight, take away your limbs. Why? You live in a shit neighborhood with a terrible grocery store. There's no fresh greens there. It's only processed food. You shop at a drugstore. You shop at a dollar store. Dollar stores are replacing our grocery stores in this country. Okay, the poor people only get poorer. And if you live in a bad or a medium neighborhood that's basically bad, you won't have access to decent groceries or non-processed foods. What's wrong with eating processed foods? The sodium, the sugar. You're going to get diabetes because of where you live. How much does it cost to have diabetes? It is so expensive. It's not like when you get diabetes, the government takes care of you. When you get diabetes, you got to pay for the insulin. That is so expensive. So you're already living in a shit neighborhood that is Poor. Just be honest. Just be open. Just be honest. So you're already poor and you're buying cheap food, but the cheap food is more processed. So it's making you sick. And when you get sick, you only have to pay for more medical bills. So you're only getting poorer and bigger. Huh? You got to pull yourself up out of this hole because they are not going to. They're not going to. What was my first meal of the day? Waffles. Waffles. Portions are crazy, Rashi. They're crazy. You got to. They're not going to. Facebook group Fine Fit Fitness. Does your meal plan have something different for people to shrink fibroids? No, but dieting can help. Does blood type affect the meal plan? No. Thank you, Kisa. You walk everywhere. Yes, you do, especially sugar commercials for the candies and the holidays. It is crazy. I don't think I've seen like one real food commercial when I was overseas. I was overseas for a while. Trying to think, did I see any like food? And even when you go to the grocery stores there are like, okay, pick your own. No excess. They got tiny refrigerators over there. They got tiny kitchens over there. I want you to think about your fridge. Your fridge big as hell. You got a double-decker fridge. You was so heavy when you bought that big-ass fridge. And all you do is fill up that big-ass fridge with a bunch of food that you don't eat and or processed food. And if you real bad now, you got a freezer in your daggone garage. You got a freezer that all you do is house in there a bunch of shit, bunch of ice cream, bunch of stuff that you don't need. Versus them, they got small, like in Europe, they got very small fridges. They got very small kitchens. So their grocery stores be like, don't buy no more than what you can eat. If you need to come back every 2 to 3 days, you need to come back every 2-3 days. You don't need to be buying so much. We went to a restaurant, like a pickup joint, to try to get some food. It was like a bunch of us girls. The man was like, no, you good. You don't need to order anymore. We was trying to order a bunch of food. We Americans. So we was like, nah, get this, get that, get this, get that, get this, get that, get this, get that. The man was like, no, this is enough. This is enough. I never in my life heard somebody tell me that. And we wasn't even ordering that much. But he was like, this is enough. This is enough. Please, get your fat asses out of here. We was the biggest people over there. That was funny. Everywhere we went, we was too big. We was just like, we was taking up too much space. Taking up too much space. We Americans. Sorry. How can you track? Cook. How do you weigh your food to equal calories? You don't. The meal plan will tell you how many calories to eat, and then it'll say eat 4 ounces of this, 3 ounces of this. My husband loved to flex on us with the fridge full of juice, soda, and cake. Girl, you said your father. Yes. Tell your father, throw that out. This is Sam, that man was like, get out of my store. This is enough. I'm sorry, sir. Hey, Vis. All right, you guys. Will you receive? It's a PDF. Peach cobbler tastes nasty. It probably tastes more fresh. Having the first detox breakfast now, it ain't bad, but I'm gonna have to find some seasoning. You do, Lou. I'm proud of you learning how to cook. Thank you, Chanel. I love you. Okay, I'm new here. Do you recommend counting calories? No, get a meal plan. I'm a flight attendant and brought my food on a 4-day trip. Tired of being fat. Alexa, I'm so proud of you. Alexa, flight attendant, 4-day trip. She brought her food. Good. She should. Bring your food. Bring your food. What's wrong with bringing your food? Everybody else bring their food. It is okay. She's creating a healthy relationship with food. What does she have access to, especially if she is in places in the States? Every time that plane dock, she is faced with either Chick-fil-A or Chipotle. She's got to make the hard decision between 3,000 calories or 3,000 calories. Make the easy decision. Eat 1,000 damn calories or, a meal instead of 3,000. Can you lose pounds eating only peanut butter? Nah, probably not. Peanut butter is pretty high in calories. If you eat a lot of it, you'll gain weight. Thanks for all your tip. Day 44 down 14 pounds. Carrie, I'm so proud of you. Been on the plan for a month and a half, down 14 pounds. Yes, I'm so proud of you, Carrie. Okay. Do you purchase the meal plan? Link in the bio. Enter your height, weight, age, and activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. You went to Greece and you never had any fresh food. Plus, over there, no bloating. Look at you. Look at you. Bring back those same techniques home. No oils, no butters, all this kind of stuff. With butters, of course they use oil, but it's fresh. Girl, I can't with the avocado. Lou, get some salsa on the side and make it like inside of your egg whites, put bell peppers, onions, and greens. So make it into a beautiful, colorful omelet. And then on the side, mash up the avocado, make it guacamole or just buy guacamole. And then use salsa on the side. So it will be a Mexican omelet. Do it like that. My phone cut out. How was the response? How's the tattoo? I think it's going good. I think they're lightning. It's only been like less than a week. One of them looks the best. But I'll wait to see what she says. I'll tell you what I think when she tells me. You did notice that bigger cities have restaurants with small portions. They don't be giving them people no food or the right amount of food. Okay, y'all. Meal plan, link in the bio. The extra freezer, I feel attacked. Nay, why you need all that food? You've been waiting on an apocalypse to come so you can dig into that freezer so it would make sense. The apocalypse ain't here yet. Throw that freezer out. Put something else in it. Put some meat in it. Just meat, just meat, just meat, just meat. And when I'm talking about meat, I ain't talking about no pork. I'm talking about pounds of turkey, pounds of boneless, skinless chicken when it's on sale. That's a good reason to have a freezer. You just came from DC. Oh, Tina, you love traveling. Why a meal plan over calorie calculated? Because calorie calculated is very obsessive and you have to watch every single calorie you eat. And if unless you measure your food, you don't know how many calories you're consuming, which means you're gonna overeat. So a meal plan would just be like, just eat this, this, and this, and it'll measure it out for you so you don't have to do anything. You just threw your donuts in the trash. I'm not sure I've ever done that before. It felt good. Crazy. I'm so proud of you. This is the future. The future is making better decisions. So you just did something you never did before. Don't you think you'll be rewarded for this? Every other time you tried to lose weight, you never threw them donuts away. Oh no, I don't like to waste food. So what you do? You go and eat the donuts later. So you never lost the weight. This time you said, I'm going to move this temptation out of my house. Good. Temptation gone. No longer going to dip back into the donuts. Now we're going to lose some weight. Any seafood? Yeah, I have pescatarian plans too. Peace and blessings. Thank you so much, Brandina. I appreciate you. What about cooking for a family? All of my meal plans are regular food. French toast, tacos, hamburgers, ice cream. The only difference is when you make your food, you'll measure out your food on a scale versus the family. You don't have to measure theirs out. This is so true. This happened to me when I got tired. Yeah, calorie counting is like exhausting, Aaliyah. Girl, ain't nobody gonna keep doing that. I've lost 30 pounds, struggling to lose my last 10. Link in the bio. I just ate breakfast. Do not keep your breakfast down. Yes, there's seafood in my meal plans. If you don't want seafood, get a 30-day meat eaters plan. Avocado toast for breakfast. Yes, girl, okay. I worked and I lost some pounds, but it was unsustainable. Yeah. Okay, you guys. I love you guys. I was supposed to get off earlier. What I gotta do today? Hopefully nothing. I'm tired of doing stuff. I mean, I'm not tired, but I'm like, like, can the girl have a day off? I got a meeting tonight. That's okay. We'll talk about it tomorrow. When you measure the food on the scale, how do you know what's enough? The meal plan will say, hey, get 4 ounces of this, 2 ounces of this, 3 ounces of that inside of this particular meal. That is how you know. You can't find the items mentioned on the meal plan. Send me a DM on Instagram. How do you fix your issue with not eating? I eat 1 meal a day because of my schedule. Eat earlier. Eat every 2.5 to 3 hours. Walked away. No, just get a 2,000 calorie plan. I know it sounds crazy, but honestly, you eat 1 meal a day. Whatever that meal is, it's a big ass meal. Because if you're gaining weight, eating 1 meal a day, that means that 1 meal might be 4,000 calories and you don't even know it with all the sauces and the juices and the snacks you eat throughout the entire day. So instead, I want you to get a meal plan and eat before you get hungry so that 1 meal don't have to be exuberant. Eat within 30 minutes of waking up and every 2.5 to 3 hours. Start in the kitchen. Tip to prevent loose skin, build muscle and maintain muscle. Hey, Jawal, you just ordered a 90-day plan and the workout. Do I have to order the detox powder? No, you don't. Are you certified? No, Mahogany, but I pay a lot of people who are. What do you think about intermittent eating? It's unnecessary, unsustainable, and leads to more disordered eating. Your body's not losing weight because you waited until 2 p.m. to lose weight. You waited to 2 p.m. to eat. Your body don't care that it's 2 p.m. Your body don't care. All I care is like how many calories she ate today. All right, boom. So if you wait till 2 p.m., you don't get no extra points. What ends up happening when you wait till 2 p.m., when you try to lose weight, intermittent fasting, especially for overweight people, you just end up eating a big ass meal later on today. And then you don't even lose no weight. So what was the point? How can someone with diabetes, gain weight and to build muscle? Enter your height, weight, age, and activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to maintain your weight. Get a plan based on that. Focus on building muscles. Veggies and fruit detox water, good for losing weight. No, that is just a starvation diet. You're punishing yourself for eating too much. So to reset, you're going to do a fruit or a vegetable detox. I know. All you're doing is starving. You binge ate or overate. That's how you got overweight. And then to offset it, you're going to undereat or starve yourself with this detox. It is unnecessary and it's unfruitful. Literally, if you do a fruit and a veggie cleanse, all you do is don't eat. You don't eat, or you it's gonna make you shit a lot. It's gonna make you poop. That's what so you'll stay on the toilet. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, I'm losing weight. No, you're not. All you're doing is losing water retention. Because grab your double chin, grab your auntie arms, grab your belly fat. All of that is fat. So when you shit, you do not shit out fat. Fat doesn't come out of your poop. Fat only comes out of your body 3 ways: through breathing. Simply breathing in and out all day, you're losing fat. Second way, pores. 80% of your fat comes out of your mouth. So this is the most important way for fat to leave your body. If you lost 100 pounds, 80 pounds would come out of your mouth or your nose by exhaling. just through daily exhaling. The other 20%, your pores through sweating and or urine. So when you take a poop, it's making you shit, and it doesn't matter because none of that is fat. So at the end of this fruit and this veggie detox where you starved yourself for days at a time, where you shitted your brains out, you still are going to have a double chin. So what is the point of shitting your brains out if you're only going to have a double chin at the end of it? There is no point. Oh, well, it was good to cleanse my body. No, doodle head. It don't matter. You was always going to poop. The same poop that came out when you did the detox is the same shit that was going to come out next week or the week after or the week after. That shit was always going to leave your body. So you didn't do nothing special by doing an extra cleanse. Your body was always going to poop it out, but the cleanse made it come out on Tuesday instead of Thursday. Don't waste your time with them damn cleanses, them damn detox, them damn juices. All of that is just you punishing yourself for eating too much. And what is the benefit? None. You still the same amount of body fat. What time do you start tomorrow? 8 a.m. Tina. I'll be up at 8. Yeah, I go to the gym at 4 a.m. Weight trainer unavailable. RN, send me a DM, but it's okay if the detox, the nourish is unavailable. It's okay. 55, lost 30 pounds, but lost some muscle. Can I gain muscle back with exercise and weights? With weights, yeah. But eating adequate protein is another way of restricting calories. That's it. Has killed me, and I only prep 2 meals. Help. I want to quit. Don't quit, Lou. Day one. Day one. You ain't quit when your ass was down to the CC's Pizza. What time do you go to bed? 8 p.m. You didn't quit when you was down to the Burger King. Ain't nothing. A pack of wild horses couldn't get you out of that line at Burger King. Burger King had a 30-minute fucking wait. Lou, Burger King had a 30-minute wait the last time you was there. They made you wait for them nasty fries, but you sat there. My mama screamed, Lou, you sat there and you waited. You didn't care how long that line was. You ain't quit then. You ain't say, man, let me get out of this line. I'll just go home and go get something to eat. You sat in that line, Lou. You is on day one of this damn 2-week anti-inflammatory diet. You will make it through. I swear you will make it through. We will carry you. We are going to drag you through, Lou. And it'll be worth it because I'm on the other end, you won't have the dairy and the craving addictions. You'll feel better. But remember, every single time you sat at Chick-fil-A have you wait damn near 45 minutes for a bag of fried chicken and you don't flinch. You better sit down. I placed an order for the detox. You haven't received it. Send me a DM on Instagram. Any YouTube recommendations for at-home workouts? No, not really. But just look at weightlifting. Thermogenics to remove water? Nah. If 80% of the body that your 80% of the fat that your body loses comes out of your mouth, why would you even focus on trying to sweat it out? Less than 20% of your body fat leaves through your pores and your urine. So why even care about it? It's the smaller percentage. Focus on the bigger percentage, which is eating less. If you simply eat less, you'll burn more calories by just breathing. Thank you, Visage. Link in the bio. Get a 2,000 calorie plan, Tanya. I've been losing weight, but my lower belly won't go away. Yeah, you haven't lost any fat. Get a sample meal plan to lose fat. How do you calculate calories? Link in the bio. You just sleep every time you get hungry. That's not a good plan. Meal replacements, that's just another starvation diet. SHH. Come to this room more often. I'm going to be in here 8 to 10 a.m. every morning. Please come and learn how to have a healthy relationship with food. All the things that you're suggesting are just starvation diets. They're not going to work. You're going to gain the weight back. You're not going to like the way you look. How much glutamine, amino acids, Megan, unnecessary, not necessary for weight loss at all, not fruitful at all. You don't need them. You don't. What are they for? What are they for? Tell me what they're for. You don't need them. To lose weight, you just need to eat less. That's it. All my fat goes to my face. Yes, my lower body stays the same. Well, maybe you hold more fat in your face. That's just how you are genetically. That's okay. Get a sample meal plan so you can lose some fat in your face. Your face is just fatty. Where's my watch? My other watch. Okay, you guys, I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you. Please, I'm here every single day. If you see a rerun of this, just know that you can still listen to the information. Nothing's going to change. But if you want to be a part of the true lives, come in at 8 to 10:30 a.m. and where we talk about this all in depth. Any speak on creative trends? What's a creative trend, girl? I appreciate. Thank you so much, Denise. Every day. Yeah, Morgan. I'll be, you know. We could do the Codley thing, but that's not going to answer everyone's questions. It's important to learn the facts. Stop taking detox teas. That is just a laxative. It's just a laxative. We can talk about it like it's cute, but literally, that's it is. It's just making you shit. And I don't ever, I like to break it down because I don't want people to think like Oh, well, she said it's okay because you'll lose like 7 pounds. I said you'll lose 7 pounds of water and you'll gain back 8 pounds on the next day. And on top of that, you still ain't lose no fat, so you still got a double chin. Now, be honest with yourself. You want to lose that double chin. So stop pretending like, oh, I just wanted to cleanse myself. I just want to cleanse myself. No, you didn't. Your ass was going to shit anyway. So you wasted your time. Don't lie. Don't lie. You can lie to me because it's okay. You don't know me. But don't lie to yourself. You do want to change the way your body looks. And that's what we focus on here. The way we used to wait on the food, we could have cooked for Tanya. We could have cooked it. You DM me on Instagram and took my payment. Okay, sweet Sadie, I'll get back to you. Creatine, unnecessary. Thank you so much, Classic. Yeah, Amazon. 5/2/24, 89 kilograms. Sample meal plan, link in the bio. It'll tell you I only have a 30-day vegan plan and it includes meals. Can you grow taller to make you look skinnier? No, you probably can't grow no more. Did she just start? I just am ending. I've been up here 2.5 hours. What do you sweeten coffee with? Stevia, Splenda. And that sends me too. Whenever people see me, people be like, oh, doodoo head got me crying. Yeah, I say doodoo head a lot. Whenever you see me on live, like let's say if you see a repeat, that just means you missed it, that you're a couple hours late. I usually go live earlier in the morning. So if you see this live later on the day, it's okay. You're just a little late. It's the same information. Okay. Okay, Aaliyah, yeah. You got the night. Okay, okay. Okay, you should be RN. You should be able to click the link, but also you just got it. Focus on the first 2 weeks. Focus on the first 2 weeks. Don't look at the whole plan and say, "Oh my God." First 2 weeks, you don't even do no movements. First 2 weeks, all you do is walk 30 minutes a day and you eat following the plan. That's the beginning. During that 2 weeks, you'll be coming to these lives and or in the Facebook family and you'll be getting a better understanding. And you should be able to click the links for all the workouts. Says I need 1,200. Get a 1,300 calorie plan. You can get the 90 or the 30-day plan. The 90-day plan includes a 2-week detox, 2 30-day plans, and another meal plan at the end. That's a better deal. The 30-day plan is just one 30-day plan, which is good, but like 90 days is better than 30. How much coffee? As much as you like, but do it with stevia, Splenda, unsweetened almond milk. Try to make it little to no calories. Coffee has a lot of calories and a lot of sugars and a lot of dairy. I don't want you to eat that. So sugar should be Splenda, stevia, and unsweetened almond milk. Facebook group, Fine Fit Fitness. When are your lives? 8 to 10 a.m. Even if you miss it, I repost them. And it's the same information. But if you have like a specific question, Facebook group, Instagram, email, DM, chat on the website. I mean, there's so many ways to message a direct question, but usually questions can be answered just in the Facebook group. 13 pounds by walking 10 steps a day. You walk 10,000 steps a day. You'll have to maintain walking 10,000 steps a day to maintain your weight loss. Do you plan on walking 10,000 steps a day for the rest of your life? If so, you did good. If you don't plan on walking 10,000 steps a day, that's okay, biohack. If you don't plan on walking 10,000 steps a day, that was a bad way. That was a bad way. Yeah, coffee can usually cause anxiety and nervousness, so it's not something that I drink or encourage you to drink. However, you can drink it. I don't want it. You can limit it if you can. If you can't, that's okay. But if you whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. So to lose weight, you decide to walk 10,000 steps a day. I want you to walk 8 to 10,000 steps a day to get your activity in. But the way that you lose weight on my meal plans is simply by eating less. That's how we manage your weight. So if you lost weight by walking 10,000 steps a day, you're going to have to continue to walk 10,000 steps a day. Continue to walk 10,000 steps a day for the next 10, 15 years. So if you're a property manager now, do you plan on being one in 10 years? I mean, I did real estate. I wouldn't be no property manager for 10 years. I would hope at that point in your career, you've leveled up to a point where you can have a sedentary job. And when you get that sedentary job, you will gain the weight back. Whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. So when you're young, you usually have more active jobs. And that's why you notice that you gain weight. How to find me on Facebook, Fine Fit Fitness, but click the link tree in the bio. When you're young, you have a more like bounce a job. When you get older, you make more money, you usually sit down. That's when the weight creeps up on you. It's not because you're older, it's because you move less. So at your age, you're a property manager. Shit, God willing, 10 years from now, you'll be a big boss hog. Big boss don't walk around 10,000 steps a day. Big boss got to answer calls, be on the computer. But do big boss want to get big as hell? No. Big boss still want to be slim and trim, which means big boss has to understand how many calories they're consuming and how that dictates your weight. Bella, I'll change it when I get off. What's one thing that somebody said that changed my life? You eat too much. Jimmy Leach, the fat burning coach, told me I ate too much. This one thing. I didn't know I ate too much. Had no clue. I thought I ate normal. I thought I didn't eat too much. I thought I ate normal. I thought whatever I was eating was like an okay amount of food. It felt normal. It didn't feel like a lot of food, but the reality was I was fat and I was big. And I thought I was big or fat because my genetics, because I didn't move my body a lot, my hormones. I thought I was big because of everything else except how much I ate. Jimmy Leach told me I ate too much. He was right. He was right. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Get a 2,300 calorie plan. Get 2,300 high heat. Spoiler alert. He was right. He's right about you too. He don't even know you and he can tell you that. If you overweight, it's because you eat too much. It's not a question. It's just a fact. You eat more calories than your body can burn. And if you do that, you will gain weight and you will be overweight. So got to learn how to eat less. This meal plan will teach you how. So that's the one thing that changed my life. And I hope it'll change yours too. If you're not ready to face that reality, that's okay. But you're not ready to change either. Anywho, I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. Make sure you use the discount code M25. Okay, bye. I gotta use the bathroom. Okay, see ya. Bye.